everybody. Sorry for keeping you waiting today. I couldn't find anything that I needed. I couldn't find my hairbrush. I couldn't find my bra. I couldn't find my phone. So, you know, but we are here finally with the first episode of Tell Me Why on YouTube. So thank you for joining me over here on YouTube and switching over from Twitch, where we normally are on Thursdays at 10 a.m. Wonderful, wonderful. So just to let you know, this is a very delightful game, I've heard, from the makers of Life is Strange. It's a narrative game with a transgender protagonist, which you don't see very often, especially in mainstream games. So I'm really excited to get to that. Hello, everybody. I'm seeing the chat now. Yes, so this is my first playthrough. This is a very new game, so I'm going to be unusually stringent about things like spoilers, backseat gaming. A lot of you have not experienced this game yet. It's not a game that's been out for like 8 years, like most of the ones that I play, so let's keep the spoilers at a 0 and the backseat gaming as well. I want to experience this for the first time unspoiled and make sure that everybody in the chat doesn't get spoiled as well. We're going to be doing all the first episode today. Probably going to be about 3 to 3.5 hours according to people I've talked to about it, so buckle in for a long stream. I've got my coffee, and maybe, probably not a snack. I'm supposed to be fasting for this, like, cardiac stress test that I have at 2:30, and I called them and I was like, I can have coffee now, right? And they're like, you can't eat after 11, but you can have coffee now. And I was like, fucking fantastic, because I'm tired. So yeah, we'll probably be, like, hopefully maybe taking a break at, like, the 2-hour mark, like a little 2-3 minute break, but I'll probably forget. I don't know. Just remind me if you need a break, and maybe we'll take one. And then, the next couple weeks we'll be doing the other 2 episodes of this game. Let me see here. Get into here, turn up the game audio. Let's get some game audio going for myself. What do we got? Is there nothing on the main? Oh, there's no menu music. Okay, well that's cool. Ah, another one of these. That character will remember this. I did turn down the music significantly. I have heard that there is copyrighted music in here, so I want to make sure that we don't get bopped like we did with that Clue live stream I did. So I don't know. I might still end up like turning down the game audio depending. It's 2005. I want to turn up the game audio a little. It seems kind of quiet. Dirty bean water. Yes, I have a triple shot. That's how little I've slept. You know, these 10 a.m.s, they're tough. I have a very, I like to stay up late, and I always do it to myself on Wednesday nights. I always tell myself I'm not going to do it, but I do.
I need to ask you a few questions, okay? Can you tell me what happened tonight?
I went to show her my haircut. She had a gun.
Take your time.
She freaked out.
It's okay.
No, it's not. It's not okay. My mom tried to kill me, so I stabbed her.
Oof.
I killed my mother.
Tell me why. You know, I don't know why they named it that, but they had to have known, right? This is very, you know, cheerful interruption of I killed my mother with some Backstreet Boys. Now we're in 2015 for some reason. Sweet says, I've been wondering that the entire time I played, so it never gets an answer. Okay. You never find out why they decided to name it that. I should just lower my expectations now. My mom just texted me, why are you having a cardiac stress test and why am I hearing about it in chat? It's just a typical thing my doctor does, Mom. I'm not dying. She did it to me back in 2017. She's like really into making sure that my cholesterol's not killing me. But it sucks though. They like put you on an exercise bike and make you go as hard as you possibly can. And they're basically like, go until you want to puke. And it sucks. And then you have to fast for 3 hours beforehand. It's great. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Copyrighted music. Copyrighted music. Let's talk over the copyrighted music. It's still really loud, even though I turned it down to, like, nothing. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why is it so loud? Why is it the same volume as the rest of the game audio when I turn it down to 10%? What? What game? Why are you doing this? Why? Why? I don't want to get bapped. It is really cute. It is really cute. They're both very cute. I especially think Tyler's haircut is awesome. And her sweater's cute, too. Oh, she's got a to-do list with, like, what are those, cookies? What, Choco snacks? Chocolate snacks. Gotta love your chocolate snacks. Just gonna keep talking so we don't get bapped. Really, though, like, just the thing is, why wouldn't they have a streamer safe mode with this? They did with Life is Strange 2, or Life is Strange Before the Storm. They had a mode where you could turn off the copyrighted music for streaming. So, like, why did they backtrack on that? That makes no goddamn sense. Does that say have boys? On my to-do list, have boys.
Okay, first, I'm gonna find the
Oh.
keys to the old house. Then, I'm gonna drive to Fireweed, and I'm not going to freak out. Everything's fine.
I thought we played as... So do we play as both of them? Is this a Deutero protagonist situation like Tales from the Borderlands? I love that. Or are we just Alyson? Ah. Interactive 2020 drawer opening action. Come on. Come on. I'm playing it on an Xbox controller the way it was meant to be played.
Oh, come on. Why do I still have this? Every time I look at it, it reminds me of how very
Nah, it's not
single I
Ashley
am.
Johnson, actually. It's, her name's like Erica, I think. I was curious, too, because I thought it was Ashley Birch. I thought it was Ashley Birch, and it wasn't. Cool. How many of you have played Life is Strange? I really like that game. I've played Before the Storm, and I've played the original. I have not played 2, just because there was something, I don't know, like, playing as, like, a brother, like, with a kid, like that, you know me. I was just like, I don't want to play Big Brother Simulator.
I need to bring this with me to Juneau.
That just kind of turned me off. I mean, I know he's, like, magic or whatever, but I was still just kind of like, eh.
I should probably get rid of this. I mean, I can stream it anytime I want. But it makes me happy just to look at the box.
Is it Star Trek? A Journey Through the Stars. Nerd. Actually, she's kind of a space nerd. I'm kind of a space nerd. I worked at NASA.
I have got to make solid plans to see the Geminids. I wonder if Tyler'd want to go.
Yeah, she really likes space. What's under the bed?
Hey, you want to freeze your ass off watching burning rocks fall through the sky? Yeah, I might need to work on my sales pitch.
Hey. 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 Get under the bed. Ah.
Oh, right. I stashed them down here.
Also, I love how my mom, like, decided to send me a Facebook message in the middle of a stream. She's really lucky I saw that at all. Usually don't look at my phone for 3 hours.
So that's where you've been hiding.
Yoda?
All right. I think I'm ready to go now.
You guys think she's a space nerd? I'm gonna look at this fantastic, just cardboard, just Yes.
Probably not gonna see any stars at this time of day.
I don't think you're gonna see any stars because there's this big ass blind here. God, such a space nerd. Bum, bum, bum.
I could look at this artwork all day.
That was my, my Holtz impression. What's up here?
I don't really have time to dig through this right now.
Then why do I have the option of looking at it, Alyson? But I have time to look at this paint shit. All right. It is cool to have Star Trek on DVD. Physical media. You never know when they're going to take it away. Oh, an actual functional mirror. Hello. I'm very much like, yes, go have physical media. Also because it gives me better royalties than VOD does. See, Blu-rays, I get 100% of the profits immediately.
She's gonna be so awkward.
Whereas VOD, I get 75%, or no, probably less than that, really like 60% of the profits one day when they finally decide to pay me. Dear Tyler, I know what you're thinking. A letter? Why all weird and formal? What's wrong with email? Well, I figured, hey bro, just wanted to give my twin a shout before reuniting after 10 years of swank juvie is more like letter territory. I say bro because I don't actually feel like I've ever had a sibling. Whatever. You'll thank me when we're 90 and the machines have taken over and you'll still have something to read by candlelight. See? Physical media. Anyway, I can't believe you'll be out for real in a few weeks. What? Amazing. I'm definitely going to be awkward when I see you, so please try not to notice, okay? How's your last month going? Are you sad about leaving your mentees? I bet they're gonna miss you. I got my tires replaced, so I'm all good to pick you up. I got disposable income and everything. Anyway, the veggies let me take the day off so we can go straight to the old house and get it ready for the sale and everything. Can't wait to never think about this place again. Can't wait to see you. I don't know if I made that clear. I'm very excited, smiley face and emoticon even though it's a letter. Love you, Alyson. Swank juvie. Wow. These Alaskan white kids.
Can't believe I'm about to leave this room for the last time.
It's a really cool
I'm
haircut.
pretty much done here. I just need to grab my goblin and I'm off.
One cool thing that I did look up about this.
Bye, Herbert.
Oh, you got a plant you named. That's cute. This is actually a transgender voice actor as well. Very cool. I've heard mixed things about the actual representation in this game. Some people say it's really good. Some people say that it's a little bit too, like, you know, overly palatable for a general audience or whatever. But the fact that it did give somebody an opportunity for work is always a good thing. Generally always a good thing. So long as it's not exploitative.
Bummed I have to leave this behind, but the old house would probably collapse if I blasted this inside.
What is that a picture of? I don't want to know. I'm definitely not going to put it on because copyrighted music. Is this where you keep your keys? Like she keeps her keys on a box for some reason? This box of junk is now yours. Well, I guess I'm not gonna... It's not that important. I'm not taking it with me. What is...
Hey, little
Yoda?
guy. You're gonna be reunited with your sister soon.
Okay, I'm going to take the Lord of the Rings Yoda. A baseball bat. Wait, there's a
Cool.
stick?
I guess I'm totally ready to go now.
Okay, that's all I needed to take was this Yoda. That's all we need to progress the game, is to put a Yoda in our pocket and go. Where's this baseball bat? Ah, sticks! Sticks, yes. Hello. I'm glad to see that Tyler is a affirmed member of the Stick Cult. Well, there you go. Why is that the one book I can't look at? Alright. Pictures. Seems like nothing really here. There's a nice plant. There's some posters. I like things. Oh, that's cute. So, yeah, they do incorporate it into his life. I heard that the voice actor was very involved in the writing of the character. He didn't write the script or anything, but was very involved in, like, the dialogue. Like, whenever there was an opportunity to make the dialogue more authentic, he offered suggestions, and they were really receptive to it. So that's cool. That's why it is so important to have, actors cast a type sometimes. It can be really, really helpful in representation and collaborating with them, especially if you're not writing from own voices territory. The sticks always follow, Will, you're right.
Hi, Tyler.
Hi. First time we see each other in 10 years, and it's hi, Tyler.
Oh, sorry,
It's fine, Allison. Hi's a good place to start.
God, it's good to see you.
Likewise.
You have anything else you need to get?
Nope. This is it. My last 10 years in a bag.
Then we should get going. We just have time to make the morning ferry. You look good in that.
Thanks. One of my mentees designed it.
It's really good.
Yeah, he's so incredibly talented. I got a couple of local coffee shops to hang his art.
Tyler Ronan, shaping the leaders of tomorrow.
Yep. We're screwed.
I will tell you, I know for a
So,
fact Chris
you gonna miss
Trindade has
anything
a
about this
jacket almost identical to that. It was one of the ones where he was like, when I was like, hey, like, do you have like a hooded jacket or whatever, like for Gavin? And he's like, well, I have this. And I was like, no. I was like, Gavin would never wear that. But if we ever wanted to
The
make a
sweet
fan film of
taste
this game,
Overcooked halibut. But seriously, yeah, it was home. For a while, you know?
I actually think it's the jacket he's wearing
Yeah,
his
that
headshot
makes
and
sense.
his
I'm
profile pic.
also really happy to never eat that halibut again. We planning to drive to Delos Crossing or push?
You are welcome to walk.
Nah, I'll take my chances.
Need one last look or anything?
Looked. Let's go.
Game audio and everything balanced all right, guys? Nobody's complained. This music's ominous.
No, really. I am 100% not creative enough to make that stuff up. Oh, and just last week, they had to turn the ferry around because a bear was on board.
No way.
Someone heard a commotion in the back of a delivery truck, so they opened it up. And there was the bear, fat and happy on a literal mountain of empty chip bags.
You go where the food is.
Oh, I can relate to that.
So then what happened?
I'm not sure. I think they couldn't get him to leave, so they tranked him.
Oh, poor buddy. Shot in the ass just for getting the munchies.
Yeah, well, you know what they say. Safety first in bear country.
Y'all
Yeah,
here making
but
this
prevention
Read
is
900
best.
gender
Common
swap
sense
shit.
goes a
They're
long way in keeping them
twins.
from getting shot.
They're siblings.
Bear is fine, Tyler.
No.
For now.
Zap.
You hear they've been talking about loosening up regulations on trophy hunting again?
Boo.
Higher bag limits, inhumane ground traps, even
Oh,
bringing back
stylish.
hibernation hunting. What kind of asshole gets off on killing a sleeping animal? I'm not against hunting, but predators play a vital role in the health of our natural parks. What? Why are you smiling? I'm being serious.
Oh, I can tell, Ranger Tyler.
Not yet. But at least I got the school part out of the way.
I can't believe you got a bachelor's already. While I boast a half-completed certificate in accounting from an online college that may have stolen my credit card number.
You'll figure out what you want. You have time.
Those sunglasses look really good on him.
How are you feeling?
Like I'm about to drive straight into a whiteout and my fog lights are dead.
Oh. Who am I? Am I both of you? I'm both of you, I suppose.
What about you,
Maybe I'm just the camera.
Alyson?
Whoa. Zoned out there for a second. Sorry.
What's up?
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to wrap my head around the fact that you're right here, standing beside me, on our way to Delos.
You don't have to apologize. It's a lot.
Did we not get a...
I'm guessing things haven't changed much.
We're gonna
You
get an
mean in
opportunity to
Delos?
kill Herbert
Still
the way
the
we did in Life
capital
is
of East
Strange?
Jesus nowhere. Can't wait to get out of here.
Hold the trigger. Oh, okay, so I am Tyler. Not bad, huh?
Was it really that bad?
Pretty much. But it could definitely have been worse.
Like if you'd been tucked away in a center for troubled youth?
Right.
At least you had Michael.
Yeah. I don't think I'd have survived high school without him.
Bet you're gonna miss him when you move to Juneau. How's he doing?
Good. Good. But I haven't seen him much outside of work lately. He's been busy with his dance and helping his clan organize a potlatch. Is that smoke coming out of Stonehouse?
Sure.
Guess someone finally bought that old shack.
That, or the ghosts are cozying up by the fire.
Think the new owners know it's totally haunted?
I'm sure
We-
Tina did her best to keep them from figuring it out. At least until the paperwork was signed. Ugh. That house always gave me the creeps.
Almost feels like being
Those
on a real
windows with their
ferry.
Huge gawking eyes.
You think people talk about our house this way?
Probably.
That rotted old house with the smoke. Ugh. Aren't those twins gonna come back and reclaim it soon? So basically they're gonna like Edith Finch this place?
So, we're really going back there, huh?
To Stonehouse?
I mean, we're going home.
Yeah. Yeah, we are.
Think the house will sell?
No interested buyers yet. Turns out people don't line up to buy murder houses with no electricity.
Ah, that's
At
right.
least it's
They
got
killed
one
their
hell of a
mother.
view. Unlike Juneau.
Hey,
He did.
Juneau has mountain views aplenty. It just also has people and fun. You still thinking you might be my roomie?
Thinking about it.
Hey, can I ask you a question?
What?
Shoot.
I was told... after you, well, graduated, I guess, and became a mentor 3 years ago, you still basically spent all your time at Fireweed, right?
Pretty much.
Why would you
There
name
were
a
a
place
few
that?
times I tried to go to these meetups for trans people in Juneau, but something always came up. I probably should have put myself out there more, but it was better to be around in case the residents needed me.
So you were free to come and go as you pleased?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
Oh, nothing. Just being an overly invested sister.
Why'd you never
Curious
visit
how
me?
you spent your time.
Yeah, like, we're kind of glossing over the fact that he's a convicted murderer of his own mother. I'm sure there's a good explanation.
Alyson,
Yeah?
spit it out.
Okay, you need to promise not to freak out.
What is it?
It's a gift. From Eddie. I know he's not your favorite person, but
I'm sorry. When you said Eddie, I thought you meant Chief Brown, as in the police officer who arrested me.
come on, Ty, don't.
And your adopted father, the man who didn't let you visit me for 7 years.
The Fireweed administration backed
As
him
you
up,
know,
Tyler. They
Allison,
thought it
Eddie
was
is
best
the police
for both
chief
of
and
us.
your adopted
Yeah,
father.
well, it wasn't.
It's a peace offering. And you're the two most important people in my life. Please. For me.
He can't buy my forgiveness with some cheap-ass trinket.
It's a gift, Tyler. You know what gift giving means in Tlingit culture. and what it means to refuse one.
Fine.
Fine. I'll take it, but I'm not going to wear it.
Really?
Really. Just so we're clear, this was for you, not Chief Brown.
You know, you could call him Eddie.
What, are you dating him or something?
Uncle?
Hard pass.
Yeah, I agree. It kind of sucks that we don't have emotes and colored names. That is like the one thing that I miss
Did you
about the
hear that?
YouTube chat. It is a very beautiful game, Ginger Gamer. Speaking of beautiful games, how about that PlayStation showcase yesterday? Honestly, the PlayStation Plus on PS5, like the 100 game collection, that might have sold me.
There's no place like home.
Because
Yeah.
there's some good stuff on there that's included.
Would it ruin the moment if I said I needed to call home?
Yes. Completely.
Sorry.
How dare you
ahead
disrespect the
And
whales,
stop
Allison.
apologizing all the time.
Okay, sorry. Thanks.
You said that you were half an accountant. Like, what do you do now? What are you nodding at?
Hey, it's me. Yep.
What?
I didn't die in a fiery crash.
What?
How are you?
Who are you calling? Who are you talking to? Who's this?
He took the ring, so I'd say the first steps
Excuse,
have been
is this
taken.
Eddie? What? Get off the phone with Eddie.
Yeah, the drive took longer than I thought
Ugh,
it would.
Allison.
We're on the ferry right now.
You're fucking off to talk.
I know.
To
I
me,
know.
Eddie?
Yeah.
Really? Ugh.
It's so weird being back on this
Betrayal.
boat.
Yeah, like with PlayStation 5, I was telling Austin this last night. I was like, you know, we're adults now. I was like, $500, it's not. The last time a console came out was 2013, when we had just graduated from college. And back then, like, $500 or $400 was like, you know, a lot of money. And so we did wait 2 years. Actually, we ended up winning the PlayStation 4. We didn't pay for it. We won it from Taco Bell. We got the gold one. So we waited till we could win one. And didn't have to pay for it, but it was definitely not one of those things where, like, I've never been a day one console buyer because it's just too expensive and I've never needed anything day one. But there's a lot of really, really good stuff coming out next year, and that PlayStation Plus pass that, like, it comes with Fallout 4, it comes with Detroit, it comes with, Last of Us, and those are games I've already played, but it also comes with, like, Final Fantasy 15 and a lot of other games that I haven't gotten to play yet from the PS4 generation that are all just playable on PS5 with the PlayStation Plus pass. It's kind of like their equivalent to Xbox Game Pass, but it's just like you just get everything up front. And I'm like, man, just to be able to play like Fallout 4 on my PlayStation 5 is a really cool concept, and they might win me with that.
I think I'm gonna sit in the car for the rest of the ride.
Are you sure? It's way more interesting out here. It smells better, too.
Ugh. Okay, maybe not. Yeah, fine, you're right. I need some fresh air.
You're right. I'll stay on deck.
Yeah, it's still a lot, but at the same time, I told Austin, I was like, you constantly will just spend hundreds of dollars and cents. Like, he'll just drop, like, oh, I just spent $200 on this little boop boop thing that I bought off Kickstarter, and I'm like, you can afford a PlayStation 5. You can afford the thing that we will use every day for the next 7 years for the same cost as that thing that sits on a shelf that makes 3 boop noises that you never touch. I'm just saying. I mean, I'm not gonna be. He's the one with the disposable income.
Where you headed?
Delos Crossing?
Same here.
Well, clearly
You
we're
from
on the same
around
boat. Lies.
Just in town for a few days.
I see. Any relatives in the area?
That chick over there.
my sister, and she's moving soon.
This a goodbye trip, then?
Something like that.
I'm Alex, by the way. Alex Gershwin. No relation.
Huh?
To George Gershwin.
Well, of course not.
Gershwin, the pianist. Folks are always asking if we're related, so I try to head it off at the pass.
Oh,
Yes, you
What'd you
definitely
say
look
your name
related.
was?
Tyler. Just Tyler.
just call me Tyler.
All right. Good to meet you, Tyler.
Likewise, sir.
Cool. Alright. A map. Introduction to making the... I thought it was Devil's Tea Club. The Devil's Tea Club. Not Devil's Club Tea. What? Stuff and things. Under the sea. Go diving for $10. Wow. The water's cold. It's like a coin flip whether you live. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Okay, yes, I am gonna wait in the car now. Leave. I mean, Austin could literally, like, sell 2 of the synths that he doesn't use to pay for the PlayStation 5. If he wanted to. Also, yes, the PlayStation 5 looks like an RK900. Of course I have to have one. Really, some of the games look very, very cool. I'm very excited about Deathloop. The Five Nights at Freddy's game I'll probably just watch a Let's Play of, so I wouldn't play that. I'll also just watch a Let's Play of Resident Evil 8, but that looks really cool. But Deathloop I'm definitely playing. I don't think it was a PlayStation exclusive, though. But I don't think it's going to be on PlayStation 4. I kind of doubt that it will be. So if it's just on next gen, then I would have to have a next gen console for that. But I really, really want to play it. I mean, I guess everything, if stuff's on PC, I'm getting a new PC in the next couple months, so I guess that's technically my next gen console. But see, for what that costs, a PlayStation, you know, my graphics card in my new PC is going to cost what a PlayStation 5 costs, so for me, it's like... But that definitely wasn't the case, like, 7 years ago. Like, the last time, when the PlayStation 4 came out, I was like, oh no, I cannot justify spending hundreds of dollars on, you know, a console. It's... I think also right now, it's like this year, there's... I know a lot of people with the quarantine feel like maybe they spend a lot of money on shopping and stuff because of like online shopping and everything's online. I am the opposite. I forget to like buy things. Like I have saved so much money this year by not
Basically, exactly
leaving the
like I remember.
house.
Only faded.
Like a Polaroid left on a windowsill.
From the outside, it almost looks charming.
I also just say
Charm's
I'm
not the
excited about playing
problem.
Fallout 4 again. It's
Structural
true.
integrity
Called out.
may be an issue.
You think there's a chance whoever buys it will just tear it down?
If someone buys it, they can do whatever they want with it.
You wouldn't care at all?
Would you?
Sure. Everywhere I look, I see a piece of one of our adventures.
Everywhere I look, I just see her.
That's
Alyson,
rough.
we could go grab a bite. Start this tomorrow?
No. The only way to get this done is to do it.
All right, let's grab all the valuable stuff and bounce.
After you.
It's a tiny house. It'll take like 3 hours. Let's go for the jewelry. Let's go for the Norman Rockwells. And what else could possibly be in here that's worth anything? I don't know. Maybe there's a boat. Did we used to have a boat? Were we those type of Alaskans? Where do we go?
At least the shed's still standing.
It's a shed.
I don't want to think about what might be living inside it, though.
Do you think the
Well,
boat came to
better
life?
alive than dead.
Ugh, yes. Let's deal with that later.
Wow, we have a pier and everything. Look at this whole lake that we had to ourselves. Is this where we keep the boat? This is probably where we keep the boat.
You really want to go out there?
Yes.
No, you're right.
You really want to go out there?
Yes, I want to see
no,
the boat.
you're right.
Ugh. Okay, this house is actually deceptively large. It's very large in the back. It's very backloaded. It looked very, very small from the front. It's like, oh wow, this is actually quite a house. We had money. Kenny really did love
Locked.
boats.
Well, it's a good thing I remembered this.
You sure that's the right key?
Yes. Maybe someone
Art.
changed the lock.
Al Scott Booty, yep.
Who would change the lock on us?
I don't know. We're screwed.
You got a plan B?
Yeah, we find another way in. I never knew a locked door that could keep the crafty goblins out.
Yeah, we had a million ways in and out of this
The
old house.
crafty goblins.
At least one of them's gotta work.
How about this window that's just open?
I could break a window.
You know civilized people don't do that, right?
Oh, so we're civilized now?
Well, maybe not. But we are trying to sell this place, and broken windows aren't exactly... The crafty goblins. I haven't thought about them in forever. Or should I say, us.
We almost spent more time as goblins than we did as kids.
Oh, do you remember all the other characters? The Moon Hag, the Ice King, the Old Bear?
Most of them, I think. But the
Aha.
details are fuzzy. Hey, do you know what happened to the book with all the stories?
No, no idea.
The book with all the
But I'm
stories.
sure it'll turn up when we clean this place out.
The crafty goblins. The crafty but non-vandalizing goblins. The crafty, law-abiding, real estate
No, it should be
respecting
fine.
goblins.
Okay.
If we just get this board out of the way, I could probably squeeze through.
So we need something to pry it off.
A screwdriver? Oh my god, that's Hitman all over
Screwed
again.
in pretty good. We need a screwdriver.
Ah, screwdriver. Does anybody have a screwdriver? I'm just a lonely hitman looking for a screwdriver. I wandered around that level for 20 minutes looking for one of those. Oh, I could just open the back door. How about that? Would it be that easy? Nope. Of course not. One day I'll get back to Hitman. I think Hitman 3's coming out soon, but I don't know. That's one I don't know if I'll pick up yet, just because I've barely touched 1 or 2. Okay, maybe there's a screwdriver in the shed. Look at this awesome shed we have. Look at all this. These are things that might have a screwdriver inside of them.
Can't believe these are still here.
Yeah, we should hide them so they don't frighten away potential buyers.
Aha! Damn it.
Hey, it's locked, all right.
Aha!
Okay. Should be something in here that'll work.
Okay.
She did not like us using her tools. Hey, I see a screwdriver.
Now all we need to do is get inside.
Wait,
This is the same problem we have with the other place.
I'm feeling something strange.
Oh dear. To focus on my bond. Remember.
And don't leave this room until everything looks as clean as a whistle. Ugh.
This is the millionth time I've gotten in trouble because of you. You and your big mouth.
Hey, you were thinking the same thing. You just weren't brave enough to tell her.
What good would it do? It's not like she ever listens to us anyway.
Well, I'd rather scream it right in her stupid face than be a quiet little mouse.
Oh, we forgot the key. We need to put it back.
Maybe we could hide it somewhere. You know, for fun.
Goblins are supposed to help the princess, not play mean tricks.
Whatever, you're not fun.
I'm only trying not to make her even worse.
Whoa. Did that just happen?
I don't know, but I saw it too.
It felt like it did when we used to share thoughts with our voice.
It did, but that was a memory of us 10 years ago, right? I vaguely remember it happening.
I think so. And, that's new, right?
Yeah. We could share thoughts and feelings, but we never replayed memories like that.
Why would it happen? And why that memory?
I don't know. It's pretty eerie.
Anybody a twin in
It's
the
weird,
chat?
but our voice was always a good thing. This could be too.
I think this game does have magic stuff arted. I mean,
feeling
Life is
something
Strange did.
Near the barn.
Yeah, me too.
Focus on the bond.
Hurry! Let's go see the silent frog.
I'm coming.
What? Stop sulking. I told you already, I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
Okay, guess you don't want to see what I put in the treasure room then.
What? No, I want to see.
I was a little curious how they were gonna approach his memories of the past.
Guess we know where to search now.
We just have to remember which one is the silent frog.
And kind of like
So,
whether it was gonna be a
which one of you
reflection
is
of
hiding the key?
self.
Hmm?
The middle one. Boop.
Damn, where's the key?
Seriously?
Kidding.
Oh, come on.
Okay.
Of course, the
okay,
middle one.
sorry. Nice job keeping a secret, buddy.
Shira, are you a twin? Is that what "ye" means? If you are a twin, can you read your twin's mind?
Got it.
All this for a screwdriver?
You got a better idea how to get in?
This game is finding ways to get in buildings.
Huh. Who left this box here? It looks brand new.
It wasn't me. Has someone been out here recently?
Guess it's your lucky day, bird friends.
Can I get in here? Or do I need another key? I guess so. Sure. All right. Into the house we go.
You sure you want to go in there?
This was our very first den, remember?
Who knows what lives down there now? Everything okay down there? Tyler?
Boo.
Oh, that's not funny!
Then why am I laughing?
Okay, fine. But you're still an idiot.
Alright. I'm going in for real this time.
Okay. I'll see you at the front door in a few minutes.
Okay. Crawl spaces. Yay. Do I want to crouch? Or do I want to... Yeah, I gotta crouch, huh? Okay. God, I hate crawl spaces. Ah!
Are you okay? What happened?
I just hit my head like an idiot. Wait. What? Where are you?
Ty, I'm outside. But I can hear you in my head. Our voice. It's back.
Holy shit.
You can have full-on conversations?
Dragons. Straight ahead.
Need to go left, I think. Then left again after the goblins.
Oh, that's right, goblins. We are crafty goblins. Not Yodas, goblins.
Nope. It was on the right.
My bad.
More goblins, okay. Just follow the goblins. That can't
Past the
possibly
treasure.
end
Straight ahead.
terribly.
You know, I almost convinced myself our voice was just another childhood phantom headhunter. Why am I still afraid to say his name?
He was Mary Ann's creation. She made all the creepy characters.
Okay. They call her mother by her first name. Okay, that's gotta be the way to go. Maybe I just gotta crouch. No. Open. Always look up. I never look up. Jay. Somehow expect zombies because everything I play is a zombie game. Well, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if our mother turned out to be one and came up from the bottom of the house at some point. Calling it now. Zombie mother. Christmas tree wallpaper. Why would you? That's useless. 11 months out of the year. Look at all of it. We just wanted it to be Christmas every day.
Tyler, are you in there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just admiring the Christmas tree wallpaper. It's so festive.
Coming.
I love how it's like, bitch, you can hear me inside your head. Answer the door. Oh, I didn't
okay?
hear you.
I'll live. Good to hear your voice again.
Yeah, same here.
So, coming in or what?
Just working up to it.
A time
Well,
capsule of 2005.
We're here.
Here we are.
So, how do we get started?
We figure out what to keep, what to trash, and see what else this house might be trying to show us.
All right. Let's start with the jewelry. Do we have quarters in here? Quarters. I could use some quarters. I am broke.
All right, let's see. Broken shelf, broken jar, and the washing machine. Broken. The dryer never worked to begin with.
Mary Ann thought dryers were straight up evil. Energy hogs.
I hated hanging drippy laundry. I refused to change for a few weeks once, so I wouldn't have to do it.
Ugh. Everything is named Delos here. Because I think it's the name of the town, and it's like, that's the name of the evil corporation from Westworld. I'm just like, this is all a simulation.
This place needs some serious cleaning. Or an exorcist.
We're all androids. we're replaying the memories from our loop.
I don't remember these.
It's probably one of Mary Ann's unfinished masterpieces.
There's 2 of them. Maybe they were us. In some weird way that only made sense to Mary Ann.
Twin birds. Must be us. Oh, hello. You suddenly appeared there. Okay. Gosh, for somebody whose mind I'm inside, you really surprised me, Alyson. Night, Arden. Or afternoon, or afternoon? Afternoon. Happy dinner. Happy early dinner. Happy senior citizen dinner. We are sorry the vase got broke. We did not know it. You love it so much. We need to be careful and not act up in the window room. Next time we will try to use good judgment. Forgive us for doing bad things. I'm sorry too. We should be more careful. I'm sad we made you cry. We should play outside instead. I will tell somebody. Ollie, not to be wild. God, Alyson, right. Oh, Ollie, not to be wild all the time. We aren't gonna do it anymore. We're sorry. Okay.
I'm sure it's still there. I should check our bedroom upstairs.
What are you reading?
I don't know. This thing. Our apology letter.
A
Because
letter
we were
wrote
brats.
to apologize for breaking that stupid vase, remember?
Bore your kids into good behavior. Great parenting strategy.
Oh, look at this, this pretty, it's pretty carpet. It's not Life is
She
Strange
took so many pictures.
without
Yeah.
a Polaroid.
Like she had to document every second of our lives.
That's pretty normal mom thing, isn't it? Or have I... have I been raised weird?
You can keep some of them, if you want.
No thanks. I mean, I like the photos of us, but I don't think I can forget that she was the one aiming the camera.
You seem awfully shook up by her mom considering I'm the one who murdered her. Like, I should be the one who has like, oh god, I don't want to associate, she brings back bad memories, and it's just like, Alyson out here like, ugh, everything reminds me of her, it's terrible, and it's like Alyson, I murdered her. I shot her in the face, presumably. Ooh, sparkly things. What's the sparkly? My twin senses are tingling. What's happening? The controller's vibrating. What's that? Here?
I didn't realize how much I missed the smell of firewood.
I miss the cold winter nights curled up here.
I'm getting pulsing
Big mugs
twin
of hot
energy.
cocoa.
Yeah. Marianne was so tired she was usually asleep on the couch.
Ah, that's why it was so nice.
Alyson, where's the pulsing twin energy coming from?
We'd use our voice so we didn't wake her up.
And then we'd be up all night telling stories. and
Oh.
watching the fire die. And Marianne was none the wiser.
So this is the right trigger focus button. Oh, that's right. Hello. Remember who you are. Come on. Come on.
Mom? About me joining the hockey team? Mom!
Sorry, what? Not now. Maybe next year.
But you promised!
Keep whining, and my next year will become never.
She's mean.
Can you cut my hair?
Your hair is fine.
But I want to cut it short. Really short.
What? Look, I'm tired, and I'm busy. Let's talk about this later.
You always say that.
Okay.
Marianne said no to everything. Made me so pissed.
She was always on edge those last few months.
Yeah, and completely deaf to everything I was telling her I needed.
She pretty much always said no to me, too.
True, but it felt personal with me.
Don't worry, telling me about the controls is not backseat gaming in my mind. Like, if I'm having issues with controls, that's fine. I actually do need help with that. I just don't want spoilers, and I don't want, like, oh, pick this dialogue option, or, like, oh, like, make sure to, like, look here and there. Like, that's backseat gaming, but, like, Michelle, stop wandering around and hit the fucking controller button is that's fine. Like, that's actually, like, okay. I'm still getting used to how the game actually wants me to play it. Dividing my attention between learning tutorials and
Guess
talking
we never
is
had time
tough.
to complete the collection.
These came out of one of the prize machines at the Vecchi's store, right?
Yeah, You'd slide the quarters inside on the little tray, and then magic, out pops a sticker.
That Mint looks horrifying. Mint looks like he's seen some stuff.
String, glue, duct tape. The holy trinity of house repair.
Marianne loved having something to fix.
That seems like you mean it in a different way. She should have fixed herself.
Yeah, well, she could have tried a little harder to fix her own head.
Can you picture Marianne talking to a shrink?
No. And speaking of...
Therapy's expensive, and I'm fine.
God. They really can read each other's minds. I already looked at that. Well, actually, I guess I kind of didn't.
How big of a fire would it take to heat this place up?
Oh, okay. Anything else fun? Alyson, you're just standing around while I look at all the things.
Best mom. You think we ever really believed that? Or were we just trying to make her happy?
Either way, it wasn't true.
Ooh. Man, they must have really not liked her. I mean, they did murder her.
This bathroom still smells like Marianne.
A good scrub, and we'll be rid of that too.
Okay, I'm just gonna call it right now. Is the twist that she killed Marianne and I didn't, and I took the fall for it? I mean, we are twins. I'm not. I mean, don't answer that question. That's a retort. Don't actually, if you know.
Handmade
But
soap.
like, I'm just.
Still here after
That's
10
my
years.
prediction.
Impressive.
You could say that about the entire house.
Not a total disaster, Ronan. What are we gonna do with all her jewelry?
Well, I'm
Sell
certainly
it.
not gonna wear it.
Donation pile it is, then.
That's the only reason we came here is for the
Wow.
jewelry.
I forgot all about her weird concoctions.
And how she was always testing them on us.
Jesus.
Lab rats.
I always forgot about how she tested that new bathtub foundation that she made.
Handmade soap. Still here after 10 years. Impressive.
You could say that about the entire house.
Bruh, soap lasts forever. I've seen a shower curtain like this before. Oh, I bet that doesn't work anymore. Ah, wait, what's in the hamper?
I tried to bury this dress in the backyard, but Marianne caught me.
It was a pretty dress.
Yeah, well, we both know pretty was never my thing. We were so competitive about who measured taller. Like, we actually had anything to do with it.
And after all that, it ended in a tie.
Yeah, none of that crazy stretching I did made any difference.
That's a really interesting concept, actually. I wonder if there are identical twins out. I mean, I'm sure there's at least somebody out there who's identical twin who has a different
We
height
should take
difference.
down the creepy masks if we don't want to scare the buyers away.
Oh, so now you don't want to scare someone with those masks.
Pretended to be a warrior.
Hey, I just put on the mask and pretended to be a warrior. You were the one who got freaked out by it.
Right.
Not that she ever let me wear him very long.
We're gonna make our way through this house pretty quickly, aren't we? Big old house. Got a loft and everything. Lofts are cool. Want a house with
Where'd
a
you
loft.
come from?
Is this a raccoon with a sword? It's a raccoon with two swords. A tale of two swords. Ah, I want to read that. I mean, actually, I don't want to read that because I never read Redwall, and that's what that is. I always thought Redwall was going to be really boring. It was.
Yo, what are you doing down there?
What do you think I'm doing? Trying to figure out if anything in Marianne's mess is worth keeping.
Any progress?
Not really.
The chandelier's
you?
pretty cool.
What are you doing up there?
Look at this paper plane.
I'm tired of her mess. Let's dig into ours.
Right. Guess it's time to mainline nostalgia.
This looks a lot like Austin's childhood collection of things. He's a loft in his childhood home.
Now this?
Our room.
This feels like home.
Big fucking room, still has a bunk bed. Couldn't even give us 2 beds.
Hey, the postcard we sent ourselves from Juneau.
Forever alone.
What?
We barely had any friends. We even had to be our own pen pals.
Hello, Alyson and Ollie. We're writing for the past. What is it like in the future? Anyway, Juneau is super cool. We took the tramway all the way up. Ollie was scared. Liar. We got some books, but Mommy went to the restaurant at night and forgot them. It was cool. There was whales. No, there weren't. No, there wasn't. They were in the water. Stupid. Anyway, here's a postcard to remind you how awesome we are. Especially me, Alyson and Ollie. So we wrote to ourselves from the future. Fitting. More books? Space? That's
Whenever
right, you're a
we asked
space
for
nerd.
TV, she'd just bring home a big stack of books.
I think she did us a favor with that one.
You may not agree when we start digging into the HBO back catalog.
We'll see.
You know, if there's one thing you gotta give Marianne, it's that she let us explore our artistic side.
You should have seen Eddie's face when I tried to repaint his car.
Yeah,
Shut up about Eddie.
I bet Uncle Eddie didn't appreciate your artistic touch.
I'd rather you called him Chief Brown if you're gonna be an ass about it.
Fine, Chief Brown.
So much for my dream of being a hockey star.
Marianne thought sports were too aggressive, too competitive, and too groupthinky.
This looks important.
Look what I found!
What?
Only our greatest creation, the Book of Goblins.
Seriously? It was in that chest the whole time?
I don't know what that I don't know what that is on the Xbox controller. Which button is that on the Xbox controller? Shit. Nope, that's not it.
All these stories.
There we go. Okay.
I had ideas for so many more.
Marianne wrote a lot of them.
Yeah. It's one of the only times I remember.
Oh my
her
god.
being at peace.
So this is a lot like my childhood, to be honest. Look at all of them. Look at all the stories. Holy crap. Help me, please, said the princess. I need a place to rest. Ribbit, answered the frog. The princess frowned. Please stop making noise. The mad hunter is after me. Ribbit, said the frog again, so loud that the princess had to cover her ears. The creature began to jump every which way. What are you doing? Asked the princess. Stop all that noise or he will find us. But the frog kept croaking and jumping around. This sounds like a nightmare. A legitimate nightmare. It was how the big frog saved the princess and how she earned the right to speak. Oof. Oh my god. The moon hag loses her name. The mad hunter gets his hand back. So I actually wrote these chapter books when I was about 6 or 7 called Shannon Adventures. And the first one was Drew and Tracy meet their match. And then the second one was It's Time to Start a Club. And then the third one was about just like a Bigfoot strikes back. I don't know. Bigfoot was the primary antagonist, except he was made of ice. I'm still gonna make that movie one
Are
day.
you looking for something in particular?
My diary.
You never told me about it.
Yeah. With the way Marianne was, I tried extra hard to keep it a secret. Marianne. Yeah, that day she found out about it.
Ooh. Hello. Okay, so Vienna Vampire, there is actually a maybe I'll link to it later. I did a retrospective on that. I went back and I
Mom,
found them and I
where
read
is
some
it?
of them.
What did you do with it?
It's a vlog. I'll have to dig it
I
up.
can't find my diary. I know you stole it. Give it back.
Sweetie, whatever I do, it's just for your benefit.
You read it, didn't you? You had no right to do that.
I have the right to do whatever I need to protect my little girl.
I'm not your girl. I hate you.
You will always be my little girl. And no
Ugh.
matter how hard you fight
Gross.
me, I'll fight twice as hard to keep you safe.
I was wondering how much they were going to dance around that or how much they were going to like approach that. Tackling that fuck dead
I don't
on.
know how I never saw it coming. She told me right to my face. She was willing to hurt me to keep me from transitioning.
Phew. Boo.
Tyler, there is no way you could have known she'd go that far.
I want my dad back. Her room was the only place I didn't look.
Okay, but do you need to get it, like, now?
That diary was important to me, Alyson. Writing down my thoughts helped me realize who I am.
Well, then let's go find it.
You think her room is still locked?
It always was. I'm not looking forward to going in there.
I know, but we'll have to eventually, and I need it back.
It's a cute idle animation for her.
Ugh. Some of our old toys give me the creeps.
This weird monster truck slug thing. Ugh. We were weird kids. Yeah, I'm thinking that maybe it was okay that she got. There was probably a good reason for it. Just saying. Not that I would, advocate for murder or whatever, obviously. But it's just like, she's becoming more unsympathetic by the moment. Here we got, oh, hello. Maybe it's in here.
The Ice King finally caught the hag. His furious voice could be heard throughout the forest. For your wickedness, you will be eternally bound to the lake. What? No way. Quiet, let me finish. You will no longer be allowed to leave. Not even under a full moon. The moon hag was imprisoned in the lake, and she never again tried to escape. And then the title. What do you think? Not bad, right?
I guess that's okay. But I would have changed the end.
What? No way.
The Ice King. I totally forgot about him.
See, I had an Ice
That's
King.
because it was dangerous to mention his name.
His name was Bigfoot, though.
He was too powerful.
I'm actually really relating to these kids just because, well, and the other thing was like when I was that age, Drew and Tracy in my stories were twins, and Tracy was totally a self-insert. Drew was my twin that didn't exist. I've never had a twin. I never was gonna be a twin, but I always wanted one, and I always wanted a twin brother, just for whatever reason. And so I actually did write stories about having one, and they were kind of similar. There was monsters and stuff in them. So there's her room, I think they said, is where the diary probably is. Actually, doing this is enter Marianne's bedroom. There's actually objectives here. Great. Hey, Luke Lemon. Okay, so her bedroom was probably over here. Yep.
Hold up.
What?
Remember this?
Unfortunately.
You must solve my riddle to earn the right to enter the princess's sanctum.
Nothing a good hard shove won't take care of.
I mean, yes, we could brute force it, but it might be kind of fun to finally solve it, right?
We have different definitions of the word fun.
Okay, well, if we break it, we're just gonna have to fix it for the sale. So let's at least try not to. You have the Book of Goblins?
Yep.
Hand it over.
What are you looking for?
The image on the door. It's making me think of a story from the book. One that Marianne wrote.
Oh,
have a
so
way
the
better
mom wrote
memory
the
than me.
stories.
Well, the Book of Goblins was my creation.
Or
And you'll never let
maybe
anyone
not.
forget it.
Here it is. The one about the princess's party. Give it a read. I think the symbols may represent something in the story.
A puzzle.
First ghost memories, now storybook puzzles. What a weird day.
I love how they're just accepting of, like,
What a weird childhood.
the ghost
Touche.
memories. Cool. Uh-huh. Boop. Seems like I can't... Oh, there we go. If I wanted to turn stuff. Okay, let's look at the Book of Goblins. Okay. All right. What do we got? Oh, Eve. Oh, wait. Torch, sword, money. Is that helpful? Torch, sword, money? No, they're animals. Animals, animals. Okay, so animals. Okay, animals, maybe in table contents most likely is what we're looking for. Okay. All the way back to the front. God, there's so many stories. You're not gonna make me read all these, right? Okay. So, the frog, bear, beaver? Is that it? Frog. Bear. I don't know if one of these is a beaver. Maybe it is. Frog, bear. That might be a beaver. That's a moose or a duck. Is that it?
You sure you're gonna
Nope.
be able to crack it?
I'm just gonna go ahead and ask her for help.
I, need some help.
I've got a few ideas.
Okay, what do you think?
I read the story. What was I supposed to get from that?
Look at the wheels. The symbols are the same as the animals in the story.
Yeah. And the princess had to guess who'd given her the presents.
Yes, I bet we have to do the same thing.
Okay, cool. So, let me look at which story it was. Doesn't say. Right. Princess and the Two Thieves. Princess makes new friends. Princess's party. All right, Princess's party. Princess's party. All right. Once upon a time, there's a princess. She was sad and four friends. Pelican, the moose, and the bear. Pelican, moose, and bear. There's also the frog and a muskrat. Great. The bear invited her to ride on his back, promising no wolf would carry her. Animals led her to a glen. There was a great party. There was a buffet of seafood that the pelican served. Air was filled with fairy lights that the moose had arranged. Somehow, frog mixed it up with fizzy drinks. I will definitely trust some champagne that a frog made. And the muskrat did nothing. He was a jerk. And then the princess had a really good time, but she forgot to say thank you. And then the fairies were like, oh no, that's not right. And then the princess went to open her gifts, and there was 3 identical boxes. And then she turned around and gasped, and the whole party had vanished. And it's like, because you took your friends for granted, we've hidden them from you, but we like games. Guess who's giving you each of these presents to get your friends back? There was a torch, which revealed the truth. Someone wants to make sure I don't get lost in the woods. Which of my friends would give me a gift like that? She opened the second box. There was a sword. And then, yeah, somebody wants to make sure I'm protected. She opened the third box, and it was coins, it was money. It's like, you want to be food, and you're hungry. Who would give me a gift like that, you know? They don't want me to hunt them, so that's probably the moose. And then the friend, she thought about her friends, and she was like, I think I understand why they gave me these things. And then they restored the party, and she gave the animals a hug. All right, that's how she celebrated. So great. I think that the money is definitely the moose. He's like, please don't hunt us. Please don't hunt us. Here's some money. I think that the torch is the torch would also be the moose because he had lights. Pelican had food. So Pelican might be the coin. Money to buy food. Okay, so Pelican is the food. Pelican is the coin. Pelican is third. Sword and protected. All right. Bear is trying to protect her, so probably Bear is second. And then what do we got? The light. Make sure I don't get lost, and I always see right from wrong. I think the frog didn't do shit. The frog just made drinks. Muskrat also didn't do shit. So Bear is for guidance. Moose is for lights. Okay, yes. Moose is first, then Bear, then Pelican. Moose, Bear, Pelican. Let's guess. Moose. Oh my god. This is my justification. If this turns out to be... Oh, man, I was already in the bear. Damn it. You believe in me. Oh, damn it, I did it again. Ah, shit. Bear. I wasn't paying attention. Bear. Pelican. Pelican, pelican. I thought it was a duck. Honk, honk, and pelican. Is this it? I did it! I connected the dots! How about that thought process?
And boom, we're in.
You gave up on this? I just needed to be reminded what story it was. Wow, somebody left this light on for 12 years?
After so many years, I expected this to feel more, you know, like a win.
Speak for yourself. I'm the one who solved the riddle.
Why do I feel like you're not gonna let me forget that?
It made no sense when we were children, but as an adult, I got it.
Where do you think we should start looking?
I don't know. Where in this mess would she stash someone else's personal thoughts?
Ching. All right.
She and Tessa were best friends. Until suddenly they weren't. Wonder what happened.
Either Tessa got sick of Marianne's moods, or Marianne got sick of Tessa's judgment.
I'd get sick of Marianne, too. Yes, game, I know.
She always had to have a
Goodness.
picture of us close
North
by.
Charleston
Why
PD.
this picture,
Fuck.
though? I mean, do you see the expression on our faces?
She always had to have a picture of us close by.
Why this picture, though? I mean, do you see the expression on our faces?
Oh. This explains a lot.
They're mostly full. She was too stubborn to take medication.
I hope they don't try to humanize that character too
I tried
much.
to read this one. I can never figure out the order of the chapters, though.
Didn't the author go insane or something? No wonder Marianne liked it.
I bet she's got some David Foster Wallace around here, too.
Sewing lessons were the absolute worst.
She made all our clothes. I'm sure she needed the help. And I, for one, am happy I can fix a torn seam.
That's a thing that will probably be a collectible. Yep. New collectible, a thing. Okay, game, I know what you want me to do. Remember.
I just can't get through. Whatever's going on, they won't let me in. They used to tell me everything, but they shut me out, Tessa. They shut me out.
I wonder if that's Courtney Taylor. That voice actress.
I've had so much on my plate lately, and
That really sounds like Courtney Taylor.
they're convinced I'm the enemy, and I don't know why. I need them. I need my goblins.
I remember now.
Imagine
her
calling
crying.
your children your
We listened
goblins.
to the door.
Seeing her like this. As if she's still here. It's...
It really sucks.
She was really coming apart those last few months, wasn't she?
Oof. All right. Maybe this diary.
It's here. I knew it. I fucking knew it.
Do you think she read it?
Of course. She was nosy as hell.
I had a ton of diaries, and I don't think my mother ever read them. There weren't really anything secret in them, mostly just about boys I liked. And dumb inside jokes we would do at class. I went really extra with my diaries, though. I did, like, full-on, like, newspaper, like, layouts of just, like, there'd be a column that was just, like, what the weather was that day. There was, like, oh, current events. Today in history. Voice actress for Marianne is Emily O'Brien. That name sounds familiar to me still, though.
Tyler,
What?
look.
Oh, that doesn't make me forgive her.
What? Where did you find that?
It was on her desk with her papers.
Seriously? Are you fucking kidding me?
Look, we gotta be really careful not to overthink this.
But it doesn't make any sense. She was mad, right? She was mad I cut my hair. She attacked me because I cut my hair.
She was mad and she attacked you. We both saw it.
Then what is this shit?
I don't know. I don't know. Tyler, come here.
She can't do this to me. Not now. When I've finally made sense of a few things.
Well, that was your first mistake. Thinking the world made any kind of sense. "10 years in the grave, and she's still finding new ways to piss us off."
This is like gaslighting the game. Jesus. Oh, she's Emily in Death Stranding. Oh, okay.
I think I need some air.
Ugh. I'm just glad that his sister was just like, yeah, no, this, like, your memories are correct. Don't let this get to you. Instead of trying to pull, like, oh, maybe she was different. And it's just like, no, fuck her. What she did happened, and you have a right to be angry about it. Okay, yeah, she was in Death Stranding.
Are you really, really sure? I am. Do it. Okay. Here we go. Whoa. Is it all gone? Yeah.
It looks amazing. Really? Yeah. I can't wait to show Mom. She's been so sad lately.
Oh.
More than sad. She's been scary. Yeah, but not tonight, though. It was
I
almost
sense
like a
childhood
party.
trauma.
Thank you, Alyson. You don't have to thank me. You're my sister. I feel more like your brother. Brother, sister, we look out for each other. But I'm pretty sure I just gave you a really bad haircut.
I mean, yes, that's a pretty
Mom?
good at-home haircut considering most people in quarantine do way worse. And they're adults. Oh god. Game. You know, I going into this, I was kind of thinking like, oh, this is just going to be a character who like happens to be transgender, and that's not really relevant to the plot, but they just, you know, did this sort of casual representation. I did not know that the game was going to be this much about that, which, assuming that it's approached well, is actually pretty landmark for a mainstream game. Yeah, I sense trauma coming, just to warn everybody.
Mom?
Oh, no fucking, no, God, no.
No, 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 no. This is wrong. This is all wrong. Wait! Stop!
I guess in fairness, she did not seem well. However, ugh.
Glad we found your diary.
Me too.
I guess she was trying to figure out where you were at.
Yeah, well, she should have asked. I wasn't some goddamn research project. I was her child.
Ugh. They've mentioned that a couple times, that she used to, like, experiment on them, which is, like...
About the book.
Raising your transgender child? Do you even know how rare these books were in 2005? Was she trying to figure out how to support me?
I have a feeling that was a line improvised by the actor.
Maybe.
Which, she wasn't trying. She never...
It doesn't make sense. I know. You cutting your hair was what set her off, right?
Alyson, she read my diary. She already knew. It wasn't my hair. And if we were wrong about that... Fuck.
You think she read it. It's possible she never even opened the diary, and that things are exactly like we always thought they were.
But if she did, and they aren't...
God, Tyler. Sure. I mean, we could have been wrong. But what good does it do to ask the question now?
You mean other than not having to live with the thought that my mom tried to kill me for being me?
Tyler, I know you want there to be something to find. Something that'll make it all make sense. But she was unhinged.
So that's it then. She was crazy. Nothing else to say.
I think we'd be better off if we
Crazy
tried to
and a
move on.
bigot. They're
Why
not
don't we
mutually
talk to a few
exclusive.
people who knew her. See if that book makes any sense to them.
People don't want to talk about Marianne. They pretend like that night never happened.
I know Alyson hasn't forgotten. She seems to carry around even more resentment than I do somehow, but maybe Tess has answers.
What about Tessa? She was Marianne's closest friend. Let's ask her about it.
Sure. But I'll warn you, she's particularly touchy about this subject.
She's
Maybe
touchy.
she'll talk to me. I was always her favorite.
Operative word was. But we need to go by the store anyway. to get a few things for the repairs.
Great. 2 seagulls, 1 stale hunk of bread.
I'm not sure I like that analogy.
Listen, I know you don't want to keep talking about this.
But you're obviously not going to be satisfied until we do. So let's talk.
You've been on edge all day. Is there something more going on with you?
It's nothing.
Pretty sure it's not nothing. And I'd like us to be on the same page.
I thought we were on the same page. Sell this place as quick as possible and move on.
And then we found the book, and things changed. You really don't get that?
It's just with the way you avoided this place for the last 3
It
years,
is a pretty shot.
I thought you wouldn't want to spend any extra time here.
Or we could just
Oh.
look at the house.
So that's what this is about.
Maybe a little. Yeah. It's just,
Oh, that's pretty.
you graduated 3 years ago. And this is the first time we've seen each other in person.
Oh, now you're mad about that? You're mad that this is the first time I've bothered reaching out to you? We're Facebook friends, Alyson.
It's not that I didn't want to see you. I just wasn't ready to be Tyler in Delos Crossing.
I tried to visit you. I tried to go to your fireweed graduation. I wanted to bake you a crappy boxed cake and take awkwardly posed photos.
I know.
But you shut me out. All I got was non-responses and half-assed evasions.
It's a pandemic. I don't have the spoons.
Look, I didn't want to see anyone. I just started testosterone. And, oh god, I had the worst acne. My emotions were all over the place, and the smells... Alyson, the smells... Men smell bad.
I know. I've dated a few.
That's cute.
Look, I needed some time to figure my shit out before I asked anyone else to try. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
Do we have a plan?
So, we have a plan?
Yep. We ask around about Marianne, but we also stick to our repair schedule.
If that's really what you need. Alright, deal. Ollie's diary. It's been a long time since I heard that name.
Was I the only one who ever called you that?
Actually, no. I used it at Fireweed for a while, until I settled on Tyler. Most people were pretty chill about the switch. Not everyone, though.
What do you mean?
I had a mentee who refused to call me Tyler. He didn't want my help. He didn't want anyone's help.
I'm sorry. I like the name Tyler, by the way.
Thanks.
All right. Mom and Alyson argued again. At least I'm not the only one Mom is screaming at now. She has enough to go around for two. Mom always seemed jealous that we didn't tell her what we were planning to do in the forest. Allie thinks we should tell her about our voice. I think she knows already. Mom seemed really upset when I asked her to join the hockey team, like it's wrong for me to play a boys' sport. I'm going to keep asking. I'll try again next week. She said no again. I'm so mad at her. Why does she always say no? Why doesn't she ever let me do what I want to do? Alyson and I started writing a story. Well, Alyson did. She didn't like it when I tried to change anything. Why can't one of the goblins be a boy goblin? I didn't think the goblins had gender, to be honest with you, up to this point. I thought that they were just goblins. But why can't one of the goblins be a boy goblin? Saw Star Wars yesterday at Bobby's place. Luke was so great, but Mom found out we watched it and got mad and said it glorified war. Noom noom. I mean, does it? Would Mom be happier if I could do what she wanted me to do? When she looks at me, she doesn't see me. I wish I could show her. I wish I could make her understand. I think she doesn't want to. Alyson told me again that it was my fault Mom got angry at us. She is such a suck-up. Well, fuck you, Alyson, if in the past. Mom's barely said anything to us for a few days. Ellie said she saw her throwing away pages from the Book of Goblins. Don't do this, don't do that. Do this, do that. I'm sick of her voice. I'm sick of that dumb name, too. I am Ollie the Goblin. The 3 genders, male, female, and goblin? Okay, I guess that's it. Alright, well, that was my diary. Yep, they don't seem to ever dead name Tyler, which is cool.
If you squint, You could almost forget Delos Crossing's only a few miles away.
I'm sure Marianne tried to.
Can't blame her.
We're headed there for supplies later. You ready for that?
Yeah, but I was really enjoying a day without assholes.
Just a little longer, and every day will be asshole-free.
That might be asking a lot.
We kind of need them to live, Allison.
I think we should head out right away.
Already tired of the view?
Just finding it hard to relax and enjoy it with so much on my mind.
Go ahead. I'll catch up. Need to respond to a message.
My sister, the social butterfly.
Always calling the police chief for some reason.
Seems we got a trespasser.
Who are you?
You got 5 seconds to talk me into defending my property.
Excuse me?
Your property?
5, 4.
I'm Tyler.
Don't know any Tylers.
Oh my god.
3, 2.
Sam!
Ellie? What are you doing out here, girl?
This is our house.
Was I talking to you?
Sam, put the gun down. This is Tyler. My brother.
Well, your brother? Oh, shit. Huh. I guess I heard about all that, but I never... Damn, you look like a real man.
So do you, Sam.
He is Sam.
You know what I mean. I just didn't know they could make a woman look so much like a man.
Ugh. Ugh, this guy. Fuck you. Ugh.
Not a woman who looks like a man, Sam. A man. A real man, just like
God,
you.
this poor fucking kid has to deal with all these fucking trash shows this whole
shit.
game. Oh.
Guess I'm the asshole again.
Yeah.
You gotta excuse us old guys.
No, we don't.
I really don't.
No.
Come
Good for you,
on.
Tyler.
You kids keep changing the rules.
Oh,
You
no.
can't expect us to
Oh,
keep
fuck
up.
you, Sam,
Just
so
respect
much.
the people are who they say they are.
Ah, this
It's not
guy.
hard.
No, it ain't hard, but it just
My God.
takes some getting used to.
Oh my
We're
god.
used to it, because we aren't going anywhere.
Good for Tyler. But fuck. God.
So, what are you doing here again?
Being a vampire. Why does this guy feel like a
Oh,
David
yeah.
Cage character? Yeah.
Kind of
that.
keeping an eye on this place for you.
Oh.
It's like patching the roof, checking the pipes, and all that stuff.
Thank you, Sam.
Oh yeah, it's that's no big deal.
Allison, you should be standing up for your
You know,
brother.
your mama, she was a special lady.
No, she
deserved
wasn't.
much better than, what you got.
You mean my bullet in her face? Did she?
Didn't you used to help Marianne with repairs and building projects?
Oh yeah. Yeah, seeing as your mama never had a man around, I just took it on myself to help her keep
Okay,
this
but we
place standing.
just established.
How antiquated of you.
Thanks. I guess you two are still aiming to sell the place?
That's the plan. Which, by the way, we need your keys.
Since apparently you went and changed the locks.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But, selling your mother's house? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Bad or good? It's all you've got left of her.
No, we have her grave. Thank you very much. I have a few bad memories.
Not all. I'm sure the gun she tried to kill us with is still somewhere in there.
Tyler!
What?
What Tyler means is, a fresh start is what we both need.
Allison, stop playing
Of course.
respectability politics and tell this guy to fuck off.
This place has got to be full of all kinds of bad memories. But maybe some good ones, too?
Oh, God. Let's... He's hammered. Oh, that's an interesting theory.
Allie, can you hear me?
Ty, we can't do this when we're in the middle of talking to someone.
But this is
We can't use our telepathy in the middle of a
He's
conversation.
always hammered. Who knows? Maybe it'll make him chatty. Now come on. People think our family is weird enough.
Everything okay with you two?
We're just
Yes.
we're just telepathically
Oh.
communicating.
All right.
It's fine. Were you too close?
How well did you know her?
Not as well as I thought. When I heard what happened that night, well, I figured people were bullshitting me.
Nope, I definitely
It
shot
really
her in the
surprised
face.
you, didn't it?
Much as anything ever has. Other folks say they saw it coming. Not me.
She's always watching. What about the puzzle?
Did you help with her door?
Her door?
The puzzle on her bedroom door.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you two kept sneaking in, giving her no privacy, huh?
There's these things called
You ever
locks.
solved it?
Yep. Better late than never, I guess.
Never solved it myself. I mean, not that I wanted to. Guess you know all your mama's secrets now, huh?
Well, she may have one or two left.
And now we go.
We should get going.
That's all you think we'll get out of him?
He's too wasted to help us. I've asked all my questions.
He's too wasted to be of any more help.
I'll tell him to get a move on then. Well, we've got a supply run to make, and Uncle Eddie's expecting a visit. So,
Right. Yeah, of course. Get going, you two.
Sam, we all gotta get going.
Oh. Of course. Of course, yeah, I got lots to do myself. Lots of to-dos on old Sam's list. And you don't want to keep Brown waiting, you know?
Thanks for looking out for this place.
I really hope she becomes
Happy
a little
to do
bit
it.
more defensive of Tyler by the end of this game.
Don't hesitate to reach out if you need anything. Anything at all. You hear?
Ugh. She's still
Sam?
watching.
Sam?
Huh?
The keys?
Oh, yeah. Of course. Of course. Yeah, they're yours. This place, it meant a lot to your mother. It almost felt like it was a part of her. And it's like some part of her is alive here still.
Hopefully the house doesn't turn out to be a murderous psycho that tries to kill us in our sleep, huh?
Go off.
Yeah. Well, take care of yourself. Both of you.
Ugh.
Hey, so we really do have a lot to do.
You just
Okay, go on.
let
I'll
him
be right
talk to
behind
me
you.
like that, sister? Kind of pissed at you right now. What's happening with my shirt? My jacket? It's trying to escape off my body. Alyson, you could have been a little bit less like, oh, he's from a different time. It's just like, no. Just like dug himself a hole right there. Just like, dude, stop talking. You need to just stop. Just everything about, just stop. Rewind, collaborate, and listen. Are we gonna go into town? That jacket had enough of that conversation, was trying to leave. I agree, Will. Even the jacket was just like, fuck this guy. Oh, hello. Who are you? I like your septum piercing. Not in love with the man bun, but the septum piercing is cool. I was never here for the man bun craze. It was just a big no from me.
Ready to Veni Vidi Vecchi?
Wine, truth,
I'm ready to talk to Tessa.
something?
Just try to keep in mind that your memory of her is 10 years out of date.
Okay.
Yeah, well, it wouldn't be if she reached out to me while I was in Fireweed, which she didn't.
Okay, but I
So
thought you
I'm
didn't
guessing
talk
this
to
is Michael.
anybody. Oh, Alyson now. Okay. Now we get to be her. That's less fun. She's okay. There's nothing wrong with her. I don't dislike her. I just kind of wish she was a little less like, everything is gonna be okay.
Hey, isn't it your day off?
Yep, we're here as patrons. Tyler, meet Michael. This is the annoying coworker I was telling you about.
I was there for your introduction to marshmallow vodka and wine coolers, and I've only worked my way up to annoying coworker. Rude.
Don't worry, she told me exactly how miserable she'd be in this town without you.
It's so good to finally meet you. The Tyler talk goes on 24/7, so I feel like I already know you. So, you here to grab some stuff for the homestead? Or?
Alyson is just
No,
like,
we
yes, I
decided
know
it'd be
he's pretty.
easiest if
Come
we
on.
just stayed out there. We'll get it cleaned up faster if we literally cannot escape it.
Hey, I'm all for efficiency.
Tyler, what?
Cannot wait for us to get out of here.
Tyler just like, I'm just
What's
gonna chop
that?
this wood.
Oh, Michael is moving to Juneau too.
Oh, and did you guys plan on moving together, or?
Well, I mean, yeah. It'll be cheaper to share a place, but nothing's set in stone.
Makes sense.
There could be room for you too.
For sure. The more Ronans, the merrier. I'm studying to be a chef, so, you know it'll be good eating. And hey, I only snore during allergy season. And baseball.
How can I say no to that?
You okay?
Dead on my feet, girl. Got up at 4 to fish before work. It's been a day.
Oh, you like to fish?
Yeah, there's this spot called Buzzard Hole I go to at least twice a week. It's like an hour
you
drive, but
fish.
it's so chill.
I'm sorry, you
especially
became
first
like
thing in the
20%
morning.
Shut
less
up, I used to
attractive.
go there all the time.
For real?
Yeah.
Hey, well, if you want to go sometime, holler at me. I don't mind sharing.
Cool. Most guys I know get all Smeagol about their fishing spots.
Oh, look at you two. Bonding over the most slow and boring way to kill an animal.
She's just jealous because she couldn't catch a fish. Even if she filled the lake with cyanide
I'm
first.
not... Ugh, never mind. Tyler, we better get started with our shopping.
Yeah,
I'm
I'll
kind
be
of
around if you
with
need
Alyson
anything.
on this. Fishing. Is it gonna be a fishing game and fishing simulator?
The future mayor of Delos Crossing.
Tom Vecchi?
Yep. Is it really that big of a shock? He owns the only store in Delos Crossing, and he's chummy with the Old Boys Club.
I guess. He never really struck me as having ideas. And he's not exactly charismatic.
Yes, but he owns a store, Tyler, which means he's the richest man in town, which means he's the only one who can be brought to power. This is how politics work. Move. We have a memory here. Somewhere. Where's our memory? See, Tyler, I can do this too.
I want to have the crispy tocino and noodles and spring rolls. And can we get the coconut cake for dessert?
Easy, easy, my hungry goblins. We have to leave some food for the other customers.
But Auntie Tessa said we can have whatever we want.
Man, I miss Tessa's cooking. She still make those, what are they called? Fried banana rolls?
Tehran?
Right.
No, I'm pretty sure she made them special for us.
Fried banana rolls.
Hey, Ollie! Look! I'm the ruler of this kingdom.
Kingdom.
Get it? 'Cause it's a dome?
You're gonna fall, stupid.
That was funny.
I can't believe you didn't laugh. That was hilarious.
Not as funny as you getting all pouty when I didn't laugh at your jokes. I loved baiting you. It was my favorite thing.
Just like a brother. Well, that's depressing. Oh, am I leaving footprints in the snow? Maybe? I am. Oh, Why am I still surprised that games do this in 2020? They've been doing this since 2007 and it's still awesome. Look at this. Look at them
Tourists
footprints in the
complained it
snow.
wasn't safe.
Look at this
Crybabies.
interactive,
Playground should be
high-tech
ground zero for
video
natural
game
selection.
4K action.
Yep. Unfortunately, Delos Crossing is too cheap to replace it.
It's gonna take all the snow out. Gonna erase all the snow with my footprints. These footprints better still be here when I come back.
Well, hello, Miss Ronan. Did you forget something in the office?
No, just doing some shopping. You remember my brother, Tyler?
Your brother? Oh, right, Tyler. What a pleasant surprise.
Didn't Alyson tell you I'd be by today?
Yes, I think she did. I just didn't expect to see such a dapper young man.
Well, I did shower this morning.
Did you just get back into town, or?
More or less, we've been working out at the old house, but surprise, surprise, after 10 years of sitting empty, it was missing a few things, hence the supply run.
Ah, right. Well, we'll get you set right up. It must be nice to be home.
I'm not sure nice is the word for it.
Oh, of course. I assume being there feels complicated.
That's one way to describe it.
Well, don't let me keep you any longer. I'll be here if you need anything.
Oh, hey, is Tessa around today?
The wife's not in at the moment. I'm sure she'll be around later, though.
Sylvia letting me know we're at 2 hours if you want to take a break.
So we need candles and an all-purpose cleaner.
Plus snacks and drinks.
I'm actually doing okay. Well, and I can't drink or eat anything right now, so
Look, all the good fishing spots are marked.
I think I'll. Well, yeah, now might be a good time to take a small bathroom break. Especially because we're like just entering a new
No way,
section.
the Trout King is still here.
What Trout King? Is it a giant trout? They have trout on the ceiling. Trout on the
So,
ceiling.
What are you thinking snack-wise? Are you a candy girl or a chips girl?
Candy, 100%.
Oh man, I haven't had a candy bar in forever.
Candy was currency at Fireweed, like ramen in state prison.
Well, you won't need to trade any shifts for these.
That's stereotype, Allison. That's very harmful.
You're planning to be a ranger, right?
Yep, that's the plan. I'll probably start by cleaning honey buckets, but one day I'll make it to Denali.
You say Denali like the whole thing's covered in gold leaf. It's your dream, huh?
Yeah, there's just no place like it in the whole world, and I want to help keep it that way. You think you could take a picture of this? Look, all the good fishing spots are marked.
Forgot my phone.
I don't have my phone on me. And you know you could just Google all this later, right?
Are you kidding, Allison? Old fishermen aren't gonna share this kind of juicy intel on the internet.
Ask your new boyfriend to take a picture for you. You two can both take a selfie with the fish. I ship it, Tyler! Just gonna give you shit about it all day like a sister would.
Should I get the fancy scented ones?
Get the fancy ones. Yes, let's splurge.
Sure.
Nothing
Let's
beats a
class the
Yankee
joint up.
candle.
Toasted marshmallow? If that doesn't make the house more welcoming, what will?
Wait, why did the candles come in flat boxes? What kind of candles are these? Are these like hurricane candles? Get one of these like 3-wick ones.
I should grab some bait for my next fishing trip.
Ugh, fishing. All right, so I'm gonna take a small break, like a 2-minute break. I'm gonna put on our little bop tune or whatever, and then I will come back. So everybody use this as an opportunity to grab some water, grab some grab some food, grab a bathroom break, whatever. We will be back in like 2
So,
minutes.
cleaning products.
And
You think we should get the organic one? Or the industrial strength?
so BRB. All right. Ugh, I'm back. So, yeah, hope you got your hydration and got your food and got your bathroom break, whatever you may need. And we are back with Tell Me Why.
Planet killer.
Okay, no, we're on the controller. Industrial strength, something. Beat. Yes.
Judging by the state of the house, I think we're gonna need top of the line.
Planet killer it is then.
All right, what are you? Oh, you're that trout thing he was talking about.
Hey, Tyler, remember the Trout King?
Yeah, I saw it. I thought Tom might have retired him by now.
You kidding? He never misses a chance to tell customers he won a trout derby.
It was a 12-pounder.
What up, bro?
What do we still need to get?
Something to drink.
Okay. Always like a good nitro shot of coffee. Where are... Oh, that's right. We have a list of things. We got the gasoline. So okay, cool. I love how he's doing all the work and I'm just wandering around like an idiot. Drinks. Nuts. Drinks. I know they were in the fridge. There's a fridge. Your drinks. Why can't I get you?
Hey, should we get like 50 cans of peaches just in case the apocalypse hits tonight?
Probably.
If the apocalypse hits while we're in that drafty old house, we're screwed.
Yeah, we are definitely screwed with our drafty house. Drinks? Water? No? Drinks? Ice cream?
What kind of lure would you use for
Ice
a
cream?
steelhead?
Well,
Drinks.
it's hard to beat little
What?
Cleo's. but
Windows?
it depends on conditions. Wait, is this a pop quiz?
Hey, I had to be sure.
What, you think I'm like catfishing you?
Well, can you blame me for being skeptical of an outdoorsy Ronan?
Let me get in here. I need a Coke. Alright, Tyler.
What do we still need to get?
Something to drink.
I'm trying! Michael, help! How do I get it in the fridge?
Inventory, huh?
Yeah. My mind is so numb right now. Anyway, how's the shopping spree going? Finding everything you need?
Just waiting on Tyler to get a drink from the fridge I can't get into.
I'd be done already, but I'm letting Tyler browse and take it all in.
Must be weird for him to be back here.
It's been a rough day. We keep encountering transphobes. It sucks.
Yeah, I don't know. But today's been crazy.
Define crazy.
I'm not gonna share all our details, but I'll say we're bummed.
It was just kind of unsettling to go back to the old house after all this time.
How are you feeling?
Still unsettled, but it'll pass.
All right. Well, I'll be here if you need me.
I can't tell which sibling you're flirting with more, Michael. Which sibling are you a love interest for? Because I'm a little unsure.
Man, they really upped their interior design game. They didn't used
Hey,
to have a
Tom,
license plate
when'd you
wall,
get that
right?
new California plate?
You remember that nice young couple who came through town last summer? With the funky van.
They sent you their license plate?
Their van got impounded. Then I pulled some strings to get it out.
So by pulled strings, you mean you gave Eddie a discount on those new waiters?
I've got friends in high places.
Get some green beans. You need fiber. Hello, Mayor.
Hey, Tom.
There's something I can help you with?
How are you? How am I?
How's it going, Tom?
Great. The campaign's prospects have got me completely energized.
Those are some huge pumpkins.
Pumpkins get bigger every year.
Well, you know, our produce vendor has won several ribbons at the Alaska State Fair.
The power
I
of
heard she
GMOs.
spent $1,000 on her starter seeds. Can you imagine? So, how's the day off going?
Well, Ty's here, so hard to complain.
Good for you. Family's important.
Whatever.
Okay, I'll talk to you later.
Do I have mail? You're also a post office? Gosh, Tom. You really do own the only store in town. I'm staff. I should be able to go in here. Are you drinks? Oh, you're drinks.
Tyler, you want water, soda, juice?
Whatever you want. I'm not picky.
Wish any of it sounded good.
Water. Soda. I want some grape soda.
Grape soda it is.
Ooh, getting wild.
Okay, I think we're done here.
Tom will ring us up at the counter.
Why can't I grab that from the fridge? Alright.
Will that be all?
Yes. Thank you, Tom.
Who are you?
Oh, hi,
you're
Tessa.
Tess.
We were just meaning to come talk to you.
Hi, Tessa. Long time no see.
My God, you look like a completely different person.
It's me. Plus beard.
Yes.
So we were out at the old house today.
And that's
Heavens,
about
why
where
would
you
go
should
there?
stop, Tessa.
Surprised it's even still standing.
We found some stuff in Mary Ann's room that took us by surprise.
Oh, really?
We want to ask you some questions about her.
Ah.
You're the only person who might have known Marianne better than us.
I don't know about that. It's been a decade, kids.
I know, but I need to ask.
What is it?
Did she ever talk about me being a boy?
No. It never came up. I found out much later, just like everybody else.
Marianne was obviously concerned. She really didn't confide in you at all?
Your mother was intensely private. She didn't need anyone else, and she made that clear.
But this was about Tyler. She was always willing to ask for help when it came to us.
Not at the end. Look, I have a lot on my plate today. I'm sorry. My advice to you would be to try to move on.
It's not that easy.
What happened that night?
I kind of feel like some
You
of this
can't
stuff might be
understand
planted.
something like that, but it was God's plan.
It was God's plan for my
That's all
mother
we
to try to
can know.
murder me?
I
Really?
need to go now.
Tessa, shut the fuck
Best
up.
of luck to you, truly.
What the hell was that?
Ugh.
I told you she wouldn't talk. It's like she's got CIA training.
Maybe she does.
Something's weird here. It's weird, right?
It's run by Delos. We're androids. We're on a loop.
Yeah, I feel it too. It's like something's on the tip of my tongue.
Everybody talking about like grape soda and Dr. Pepper in Europe. I just find it very interesting that Mace very, very much likes Dr. Pepper, considering I don't know, in America, Dr. Pepper is like a fourth-rate soda. You know, it's like up at the top, you've got like your colas, like your Cokes and your Pepsis. And then like next level, you've got your lemon lime sodas, like your Mountain Dews and your Sprites. And then maybe after that, people are like, actually, no, after that's like root beer. And then after that's like Dr. Pepper. It's really not like something people go for first. We must just really take it for granted. I don't mind it. It's a good soda. I just don't ever think about it. It's like, I always go for the colas or the lemon lime stuff. And then up in the colas, RC Cola is also pretty cool. In terms of like stuff that tastes like Dr. Pepper, I go for Cheerwine, which is not, it doesn't really taste like Dr. Pepper, but it's kind of got that cherryish sort of, like sweet vibe. But I think Cheerwine is very, very regional. Like it's, I don't even know if they have it in other parts of the United States. It's the most caffeinated soda ever. It's like more caffeinated than Mountain Dew.
Hey guys, you all done yet?
Yeah, Mom. Can we go outside while you and Tessa play cards?
I'm afraid there's no time for games today, sweetie. Now let's go.
Marianne, can you come here?
Sorry, Tessa, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Oh, what's your excuse this time?
Blue Fanta.
Emergency repairs for the beaver dam?
Tessa, look.
No, I don't want to hear it. I want to talk to you now. Or do I need to start calling in your debts?
Vanilla Coke is awesome. Love
I've
that.
completely forgotten about that.
I remember it, but not exactly like that. Here, let's see if we can call up my version, okay?
Oh. Interesting. You have different memories? Coffee Coke? Oh.
Mom, can we go outside while you and Tessa play cards?
No, there's no time for games today.
Marianne, can we talk?
No, we can't. Just leave the groceries, kids. Let's go.
Don't. Please, let's just talk for a few minutes. Okay?
Vanilla root beer is basically cream soda, I would think.
Okay, we remember that slightly differently. I guess that makes sense. Rashomon, you know? But whatever happened, after that they walked to the counter, and then Marianne lashed out at Tessa, right?
No. Marianne defended us because Tessa got all preachy.
Which is it going to be?
Choose which memory? Ooh. Whose reality
I wanted to...
do I want? Allison's memory, Tessa was angry. Tyler's memory, Mary Ann was
Let's
angry.
just talk for a few minutes.
I think Tyler probably has a more accurate representation of the past. I'm just gonna go with Tyler's.
Marianne was looking for a fight.
Please, let's just talk for a few minutes. Okay? Please, Marianne, I'm just trying.
Stay away from my children. They don't need your guidance.
I'm just trying to help.
I don't need help. Not from you, not from anyone else in this fucking town. I'm done with all of you.
You're done with the food I give you? The fuel? Maybe you are, but the kids
Are my children, Tessa. Mine. Not yours.
Please, let's not do this here. Let's go into my office.
Fine. Okay. You two, wait here.
Oh my god, this music.
I'm still skeptical, but okay. For now, let's say Marianne was being Marianne. But once they got into the office, they both went at it. Hard.
What do you think they were arguing about? Me?
Don't know. It was impossible to hear anything after she cranked up the music. But hey, now that we know she was lying to our faces, let's ask her.
Mace, neon green lime soda. It's like jet fuel. Does it happen to be called Sundrop? Because we have that in South Carolina. It is neon, for sure. That is also very regional, I think. Actually used to be very North Carolina. I only recently came
Is
to
there
South
something
Carolina.
I can do for you?
Your fight with Marianne. What are you up to?
Earlier you said Marianne kept everything to herself. But you two had a big fight a few months before her death, didn't you?
We argued all the time. You'll have to be more specific.
This wasn't about who cheated at Canasta. This was intense. You locked yourselves in the office so we couldn't hear.
I'm sorry. It was a long time ago. Now, I was in the middle of something.
Okay,
I don't care.
we'll leave you to it. Damn it.
I think
Maybe
she
I'll
knows more
try.
than she's letting on.
Duh. But there's no way to nail her down when we don't even know what we mean.
If we could pinpoint what it was about, she'd be out of excuses.
Sure, but how do we do that? The music was too loud to make out what they were saying.
Marianne and Tessa were obsessed with that song. It was on all the time.
What are you thinking?
We've been getting these visions whenever we see or hear something really emotional. Maybe listening to it will trigger something.
You may be onto something here, Ronan.
We can't go back to her with anything half-assed. We should go talk to Tom. Make sure we build as strong of a case as possible.
Okay, let's see if we can figure out what song it was.
Sounded a little like, the Mamas and the Papas. Hey, Tom, does she like the Mamas and the Papas?
Hey, Tom.
There's something I can help you with?
Remember that one song?
This might be a weird question, but do you remember the song that Tessa and Marianne used to love? They played it all the time.
Oh, that one by Karen Carpenter.
How could I forget? I think she's still got the CD back here. A little worse for the wear, of course. Hold on.
Ah, copyrighted music, yay.
Here it is. I was happy when it got put away, to be honest. A bit cheesy for my tastes.
We're gonna yell over the copyrighted music. Probably not gonna really work. This might be an original song. It's
This
very
is it, right?
Beatles-ish, actually.
Think so.
Definitely sounds like the Beatles. It would be hysterical if it was I Want It That
Whoa.
Way.
I just got hit with a flood of memories. You seeing what I'm seeing?
There's no way it's actually the Beatles because that would cost a fortune for them to use that in this game.
Should we check this one out?
Okay. Also, we grew up in the 90s, not the 70s.
That's so embarrassing!
Oh, yeah? Tessa, come join me. I know you love this song.
No, I couldn't possibly. Some of us are actually trying to get work done here.
I forgot how carefree she could be.
Yeah.
Don't romanticize her,
hell
Allison.
happened?
She sucked.
You think there's more memories lurking around?
I don't know. Let's see.
My twin senses are tingling.
What are you doing here?
I thought you needed help at the store.
I needed help 2 hours ago. Have you been drinking?
What? No, I just had a day, okay? I took a pill. I'm fine.
Marianne.
I said I'm fine. Kids, come on, let's go.
Uh-oh.
Wait, please. I have something for you. Take a look at this when you get home.
It's an
okay?
antidote.
They can handle this confusion.
Oh.
I've been working with these people for years. They can help.
Ooh, wonder which brochure that was.
Pamphlet was Tessa gave to Mary Ann.
I don't know. I saw it in Mary Ann's room. It had a creepy vibe, but I didn't think much about it. It was bad, though. Like, maybe conversion therapy bad.
Ooh.
Sorry.
If this is true, I want to know how Mary Ann felt about it. And we need to hit Tessa with some hard proof.
They're really just accepting. I mean, you know. I guess they've had the telepathy forever, but it's straight up telepathy. It's not even just like, oh, we kind of like get the same vibe sometimes. It's like, no, we can have whole conversations in our brain and we just accept this. It's just, that's really something. Turn the beat around. Love to remember childhood. Okay.
The kids keep pestering me for these candies, but they're so expensive.
Oh, just grab a bag. It's fine.
Oh no, I can't, Tessa.
It's nothing.
Okay,
They're only Skittles.
but write it down in your little notebook.
Okay, okay. Whatever you want. There. Happy?
Yes, and I'll be by on Wednesday to help you close, like I promised.
Just take it out of my
Tessa acted
paycheck.
like she was Mary Ann's mom sometimes.
I think you mean Tessa was self-righteous and treated Mary Ann like a charity case. We should see if we can find that notebook she was holding. I know Tessa still keeps a bunch of them in here somewhere.
Let's go sneak in her office. Let's... You don't see nothing.
Your day off and you spend it in the office?
Yes, I'm looking for something.
I guess I missed you guys.
Nothing.
Can I
just
help you, Allison?
Nothing.
No thanks. I'm good. I'm just looking for something that I forgot.
Like your things.
2004.
Anything interesting?
I'm sneaky. June 24th, $24 for meal at a restaurant. Paid off. September, $11 doll for the kid. Not paid off. That's Elijah. Oh, wait. Damn it. That's not what I want to do. Hit. I wanted to turn. Yes, where is our husband, Michael? He vanished.
10-letter word for culmination.
Turn.
Apogee? Ah, it's not 10 letters, Tom.
Eric. Okay. Good job, Eric. Oh, back to Elijah. Okay. Okay. What about Mary Ann? Oh my god, so much debt.
No show. It looks like Mary Ann started flaking on her debt in October 2004.
5 months before that night.
$55 for new shoes. This is reminding me a little bit of, there's this novel by Gillian Flynn called Dark Places, and they actually made it into a movie with Charlize Theron. It did not take place in Alaska. It took place kind of in like the Midwest. But it was about these 2 kids, or 3 kids, who lived with a single mother. on a farm, and a murderer, like a serial killer or
Something
somebody.
about the pamphlet Tessa gave Marianne.
Good idea. What was the organization called? The Alliance Against Other People's Business? Oof, it's cold outside, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Hope it isn't too drafty in that old house.
It is not warm, but we have lots of firewood.
Okay, stop small talking so I can finish my story. It's like they're in this farmhouse. This mom and her like 3 kids, and one day a killer comes by, kills the mom, and kills the 2 of the siblings, and only one survives. Charlize Theron's the only survivor, and she gets like this big settlement and like writes a book and everything, and kind of becomes like famous for being the sole survivor of this murderer. And the whole book is about like going back to that moment in time and like trying to figure out who did it or something.
Tessa gave Marianne.
It's just reminding me a little bit of that there's
the organization
couple
Tessa?
similar elements.
Is it okay if I run a quick Google search? My phone's dead. Virtue Seekers.
Ugh.
Wait, what? Is that what she recommended for Tyler?
I don't know what to say.
I'm sorry, Tyler.
Yeah.
Let's see how Tessa explains this one away.
Garlic peeler kitchen tool. Just got back from my workation, found the girls in bed sleeping like logs. Agents said they were riding highway and picked them up. Apparently you got them both to eat care. Let me know what saint you pray to pull that off. All morning, they've been going on about their camping trip with Auntie Tessa and all the s'mores they ate and bugs they caught. I can't remember the last time they were this happy. I know you don't want to have this conversation, but Lisa flaked on rehearsals again. She hasn't shown up in weeks. We're moved beyond words by her performance of Danny Boy at Carl's funeral, but what good is a voice if you can't show up on time at like every week like everybody else? I don't think Robin Williams was the first person to say seize the day, but you go off, I guess.
A newsletter from the Alliance for Traditional Families. Wow.
Ugh.
Yikes.
A parent's guide to preventing same-sex attraction. You can't. What if I told you the government owed you $10,000 cash to go to school?
I think we've seen enough.
They should.
Yeah, we've got a good sense of what went down. Let's talk to Tessa.
Okay. Tessa, you bitch! We know your secrets.
I think we've seen enough.
Is there something I can do for you?
What are you up to? Oh, we remember the details.
We're back. With details that should help your memory.
Yep, she did Gone Girl
really?
and Dark,
Yes,
Sharp
really.
Objects.
Marianne was having one of her days. You were trying to talk, but she wasn't cooperating. The 2 of you started arguing, and you went in the office and cranked up that song you both loved.
And when was that?
Well, our memories don't exactly have timestamps.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, it was August? When was that ledger? August or April? Oh, it wasn't October. August? Confirm, chat. August? It was August, right? I think it was August. August-ish. I think it was August. It was the last few months of 20... Yeah, I'm gonna say August.
August 2004. That's when she stopped paying off her debts to you, right?
August? No, that doesn't sound right. I distinctly
maybe.
remember her helping during the summer
Oh, must have
rush.
been April.
We were
Okay,
still on good
that's
terms
fine.
then.
That's
So
fine.
you
You
did
go look
end
then.
up on bad
Confirm
terms
it.
at some point? When?
I honestly can't pinpoint the exact moment, but she got harder and harder to be around. I'm sure we never fought about money, though. I could see that she was struggling.
Yeah, we didn't think you guys were arguing about money.
You were mad she bailed on you because she stopped showing up.
Remember the day she was supposed to help you get ready for Bible study? And she showed up hours late and totally wasted?
Was that it?
I'm sorry. I'm really trying hard, but I just can't remember. Your mother acted erratic for months. We fought many times.
Was it ever about me?
It was always about a lot of things. She was struggling with everything at the end.
Did you try to convince Marianne to send Tyler to some kind of program?
No. And I think you should go now.
Tessa, I'm here to figure out if Marianne tried to kill me because of who I am. Do
Do you get that?
I do.
Then why won't you help me?
Because I told her
truly
to.
don't understand what went on in her mind that day. And it will always be my deepest regret that I didn't see it coming. I hope you find your answers. I really do. I pray every night for you too. But I have a lot on my plate right now. So I need to ask you to leave.
Well, they did ask about the camp anyway.
Sure, we'd hate to be a burden. Can we have our groceries?
Michael already put them in your trunk.
I was
Okay,
trying to go the
thanks.
route of,
Bye, Tom.
appealing
See
to
you
her
later.
actual disgruntlement at being bailed
What are
on
you
and
thinking?
stuff.
Just trying to wrap my brain around all that.
I didn't think
She
going the
led us on a
direct
bit
route
of a
of,
conversational snipe hunt, didn't she?
Yeah, but it's kind of an answer, right? She didn't want to admit what they were fighting about.
I don't think she ever would have
Which makes
admitted
me
it, to
think
be
it was
honest
me.
with you.
You spooked her with that talk about the program. I think Marianne
Yeah,
really
see, that's
was
why I didn't
trying
go
to
that
figure
route.
out how to support me before whatever the hell happened that pushed her over the edge.
You may be right.
Yeah. She stood up for me, Alyson. She was still crazy Marianne, but she saw me. I feel lighter. Like I've been carrying something around for the last 10 years, and now it's gone.
I wouldn't let go of it that easy, Tyler.
I'm really happy for you.
But
That just opens a whole new box of Pandora's, doesn't it?
yeah, a whole damn shipping crate full.
I guess the concept is maybe that he's thought all these years that she did it because of that,
Well,
but
it's a
maybe
good thing
she
Eddie's
had
expecting us. He knew Marianne pretty well. And
some
he was
other
in
kind
charge
of
her
mental
case.
breakdown that
Did he
was
ever mention
unrelated.
anything about the investigation to you?
No, I never asked. And I'm sure he thought I was better off not knowing.
Guess that might have made for some awkward dinner conversation.
Like maybe she was not.
Exactly. But I mean, he's a good cop. Thorough. I'm sure he's got something.
Like maybe she wasn't mad that he cut his hair. Maybe she was mad that he was a human and not a goblin or something. You know what I mean? Like maybe she was having such a complete mental breakdown that she forgot who her own children were. Or something. I don't know. Cause I don't know. Like she was still pretty. She still said some pretty gross stuff in his memories, though, that wouldn't have been because of that, so... I don't know. I'm still on the fence.
This is kind of bleak.
It's usually more crowded, but the other officers punch out at 6 o'clock sharp.
There's no crime after 6?
Not in
The
Alaska.
mean streets of Delos Crossing? Just bears and drunken disorderlies. And Uncle Eddie can usually handle them on his own.
But what about drunk bears?
Anyway, he's probably in his office, upstairs.
Drunk bears are not that dangerous, but you never run across a drunk moose.
Damn, they still got this creepy mascot, huh?
Yeah, I keep telling Eddie to get rid of it. He terrifies all the kids that come through here.
What mask? Oh, this thing? This beaver cop that says, I am the law?
Hold on. I want to catch up on all the Delos Crossing gossip.
Really trying to think of a Judge Dredd pun with this beaver, but nothing's coming to me. Throw it in the chat if you think of something. Go team.
Too little, too late. Home sweet home.
You spent a lot of time here growing up?
Yeah, whenever Eddie was working. The whole precinct's basically family.
Ugh.
Freezing
Same,
in here.
Tyler.
Locked. Whew, that is going to smell lovely tomorrow.
It's from Tessa's restaurant, right?
Uh-huh. Everyone eats there all the time. It's as exciting as food gets in Delos Crossing.
It is the only store. It is a post office, a restaurant, and a grocery store, and a gas station.
Yeah. I thought you were still here when it happened.
I don't remember it.
We remember things very differently. It's almost like we're from parallel universes or something. Or you're the dead ghost that I keep in my head, or I'm the dead ghost that you keep in your head.
Psychiatric patients to prison.
Yeah, I heard about that. It's so messed up.
Trying to find our memory. Where's our memory? My twin senses are tingling. Ah, here we go.
Come on, man. We can't make these poor kids sleep here.
Well, where do you suggest they go? Social services will be here in a few hours, and this is the only room with a bed.
Anywhere but a cell. We'll find some other place.
Okay. More memories. Twin senses still tingling. What are my twin senses?
Come on, man. We can't make these poor kids sleep here.
Why do they look so familiar?
Well, where do you suggest they go? Social services will be here in a few hours, and this is the only room with a bed.
Anywhere but a cell. We'll find some other place.
Here we go again.
God, not here too. I'm not ready.
Me neither. The mailbox bandit, huh?
Tyler, you coming?
Exploring more memories upstairs. Oh wait, that's where he actually is. Okay, let's go back downstairs and look inside that bullpen area where there were things and places. Ooh, what's in here? Nothing important. Okay.
Something's in the way.
Ooh, a computer. Way to get back there. We could find some files. Rules!
I don't know, but it's off limits anyway.
Damn. What about here?
What do you know? Still locked.
Almost like I don't belong here, because I am not a cop.
Eddie must have locked it already.
Alright, so we gotta go talk to Eddie. She did do a 360 to open the door to a full pivot turn. Hi, Tyler. I know you're waiting on me. It's nice to have a companion in a video game. Especially one that I can mind read. He's very cute. I like him a lot.
Alyson, hey. Just finishing up a call.
Oh shit, he's hot.
Trying to convince Melinda the Ravens and her garbage on police business. Give me a few minutes.
Sure.
Make yourselves a cup of coffee. Here's the key to the break room.
Thanks.
Come back upstairs when you're done, okay?
Coffee sound good? The machine is in the break room downstairs.
Uh-huh.
Archives. The armory. Oh, we don't need to get into that. Let's do a little spin. Oh, Tyler already had his hair cut at this point. That's where we were interrogated.
You know, I really thought I'd locked those memories in some deep, deep part of my brain.
Same here.
Now you're here, we can put the pieces together, we can connect the two dots. Where are they? Twin senses tingling. Where are my twin senses telling me to go? Oh, I can get into reception. Yay.
Whew. Rose never lets me back here.
Okay, twin senses. I'm trying. Where? Aha.
Where are we going?
Jail.
We're just gonna sit down in here, and I'm gonna ask you a few questions, okay?
Okay.
Huh. Rose left the computer on.
We're gonna have to find that. Please reset your password. ID and password. All employees must reset their password. Okay, cool. We'll have to do some sleuthing to figure out what that's supposed to be. Okay. Have to go and look at some people's desks, I think. Officer Greg's. I'm sure one of you leaves it on your sticky note.
You remember Dan and Shelby?
I think so. The high schoolers who are always pissing Tessa off because they would blast fish and make out in the Vecchi's parking lot.
Yep. Oh my god, that's the cutest.
It's cute, but don't tell me you've got baby fever.
Ugh.
Ew, no. Why do men always jump to that?
It's a weird thing to ask your twin sister, dude. Tyler, I love you, but that was weird. Oh, hello. Kevin Sutton. Dean Becker. All right. Oh, they're patients. Yeah, that's what I meant by psychiatric
Greg's.
pathways.
Just leaving this out on display again.
Greg's. Like Officer Greg's?
Oh, apparently he
The
leaves things
one
out
who
on
was with us that
display.
night.
Yeah, he's still here. He became a bit of a local celebrity after nabbing a murderer from Juneau. The guy was hiding out on a fishing boat and got really, really sick after eating out of the chum bucket. So it was actually a pretty easy takedown.
God. I bet he's the type of person to leave his password around if he just leaves out files. Oop.
She's gonna give me so much crap for forgetting her birthday.
Happy 29th birthday, Denise. Alright, so Denise is 29. Cool. Does Denise leave her stuff around?
Looks like she forgot her locker key here.
We should grab it.
Huh. Looks like she forgot her locker key here.
We should take that. We should do something with that. Well, now we know. Do you leave your stuff
That's
around?
Denise Wilson's desk. Remember her?
Crazy D? The woman who set fire to her ex's trailer?
Allegedly set fire. She was acquitted.
Leave a note. Wish her happy birthday. Happy birthday! Sorry I
Maybe
missed
she
it.
won't notice that I added it afterward.
Now I've left evidence. Damn it.
Remember this fella?
No way. Is that Jet?
Yep. He died last year putting himself between D and a bear.
Valiant dog.
Damn. Poor D.
So D. D was the dog.
She's obsessed with sled dog races now.
Is that even a thing?
Okay, yes, it's a thing.
Oh yeah, she goes to the Iditarod every year, and she's got a fantasy league called Musher's Little Helpers.
So she could have written
really
on
cool.
it ACAP.
Man, I forgot what kind of kooky shit people are into out here.
Hey now, I'm in the league.
Allison, how about that coffee we were talking about?
All right. That's a holding cell. We don't want that. That's not. We don't want this. Break room.
Something's in the way.
What are you?
Okay, let's go in.
Ah, lockers.
Yep, it's locked.
I'm gonna go get her key that I've already found. I should have took it when I found it.
Yep, but
Crazy tea.
yep, she won't notice if we borrow this, right?
Not as long as we put it back.
Where we found it, we're good.
On the same page, Tyler. Alright. Making my way downtown to the locker where we're gonna steal some stuff that's not ours. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Okay, let's steal some stuff. Get some passwords. Hack.
We
Hacker
really
voice.
shouldn't be
I'm in.
here.
Yes, but you never know where we might find information about that night.
I guess so.
Is this your password?
So Wilson leaves her locker key in her desk and her password reminder in her locker? That's so irresponsible. An intruder could easily access all kinds of police files with this.
Yeah, like 2 goblin intruders.
What does that say? Winner of my 20th birthday? Winner on my 20th birthday. Okay, we're gonna have to do some backwards math, everybody. Winner of my 20th birthday. All right, we're gonna have to look at the sled dog races. All right. Winner of my 20th birthday. Arctic Puppies. That's my favorite band. I love their hit song, Knee Socks. Okay, let's make some coffee. Let's make the coffee.
You okay?
I'm just feeling a little nauseous.
Not pregnant, are you?
You think they'll mind if I take one?
Probably not.
This is heavier than I expected.
Okay. I mean, I'm gonna take one. It's
I'm
a
not
cookie.
that hungry.
Not gonna go eat cop cookies. Ugh. All right, coffee.
How is it still warm? You sure you want coffee this late in the day? You'll be up all night.
I don't think I'll sleep much anyways. Too much on my mind.
Those dusty couches won't make it any easier.
I'm really hungry. My
Hey,
stomach's growling, but
you
I
okay?
can't eat because I gotta go get on an exercise bike at the doctor because they want me to fast before fucking breathing my lungs out. It's gonna suck. I remember being very, very uncomfortable last time.
I can't do this. Calm down, Allison. Stick to the plan.
The
Come on,
plan.
don't freak out on me now. I can't. Please, I can't lie. We already lied.
Oh.
It's all gonna be fine, okay?
You okay?
Yeah, I'm still thinking that Allison was
Honestly?
the one who killed her.
No. Do you ever regret?
No. No way. Well, maybe once or twice early on, but now, no way. I mean,
Look where we're at. Look where I'm at.
Uncle Eddie's probably done by now. We should go find him.
That's gotta be what happened.
Do you mind if I go inside that room for a second?
You sure?
They absolutely agreed for
It's
Tyler
the
to
first
take
time
the
I've been
fall
in here since that
for
night.
Alyson doing it.
Eddie was so uncomfortable he dropped a vase.
All these broken vases, huh? It's a theme. It's a metaphor.
Here, have a seat.
All right.
Damn it. Sorry.
Huh, they kept this?
What?
It's that vase. They glued it back together.
Maybe it was important. What's here?
Huh. What's that back there? No way. Have you been hiding back here all this time?
Is it yours? Okay, move, Tyler, move your big boy ass. Ah! God, fine, I'll go around. Nothing really here, actually. What do you think?
So, isn't Brown waiting for us? We should head back to his office.
Nah. We need to steal some stuff first. Elite hacker voice, I'm in. I know, stomach. I know we're hungry. I know we're very, very hungry. We can eat after we motorbike our lungs out in an hour and a half. What? Where are we? Twinning.
Why did you separate us? Is Ollie okay?
Ollie's a murderer.
Ollie's just fine, honey. They're all in the other room having cocoa. Everything's gonna be okay. I need to ask you questions now. Come with me?
The toys are alive. That's why they keep losing them. Just crawled right out of her pocket.
You're awfully quiet.
Yeah. Sorry. Trying to deal, but it's a lot.
Okay. Shortcut. Your 20th birthday. So you turned 29 in 2005, which means, or no, 2015, which means you turned 20 in 2006, which means...
I should take her out for a birthday drink.
2006, 2006, 2006. Jeff King, Salem. Jeff King. So Salem is probably the name of the dog. Okay. Salem, and it's 5 letters. Great. Gonna hack. This is what we call social hacking. No computers need. Well, I guess we will use a computer, but really, no computers needed. That's not the door I wanted, is it? No, that is not the door I wanted. I want to get back there. I want to get in here. That's a wall. Okay, let's go back in here. In here. There's a whole book on social hacking. It's called The Art of Deception. It's pretty interesting. It's all about how people will just give up any information possible if you ask it nicely enough. Or convincingly enough. Confidence
Bingo.
will allow you to hack anything.
Anything juicy?
Just Denise's work emails.
Scared straight. Ugh. Are there any slides reading material for your lecture? Turnout, nicest stuff, whatever. Your order's been shipped. Just Between Us, Season 2. Mr. Reynolds bought a set of keys.
Oh, Sam.
What about him?
He's drunk.
He got arrested for public intoxication last week, and that was not his first offense. He's on a bit of a downward spiral.
Well, that was useless. I learned nothing.
So, isn't Brown waiting for us? We should head back to his office.
Surely that can't be it, right? All that? I mean, she hasn't commented on anything. She's like, oh yeah, this is not very useful. Well, my hacking was for nothing. I played the hacking minigame and I got no relevant plot information. Yes, D buys DVDs at work. That's all we learned.
Hey, sorry that took so long. Sometimes these old folks want us to come out just because they're lonely.
No worries, Uncle.
Oh, it's just an achievement?
Hey,
really?
Do you remember this guy?
Is the achievement called I'm in?
Yeah, of course. How can I forget? Tyler Ronan, back in Delos Crossing.
Hey, thank you for treating me with actual
be back.
respect and
And just
using my
look at
real
you.
name.
A man grown.
Thank you.
Yep, guess I ate my Wheaties.
The whole clan's so proud of you. How you work with those kids at Fireweed. I always say children are the future.
I know I've talked shit about you so far, but you know,
thought
Eddie,
that
you're
was
the
Whitney
only
Houston.
person in this game who has rights
Come on,
so
bro.
far.
She stole her entire act from me. Everybody knows that. Look at you two. Reunited and it feels so good, huh?
Yeah, not sure how I got by without this dork. Look, Eddie, we aren't here just to say hi. We found something in Marianne's room. Things aren't really adding up anymore, and we've got questions.
Oh yeah?
What was my mom's last days like?
Did anyone mention anything about her behavior in the days leading up to that day? Anything at all?
No. Everyone I talked to said it took them by surprise.
Did you see her at all? Like, in those last few days?
No. I hadn't seen her for weeks. Maybe a month before.
Did she mention anything about us that might have been worrying her? About Tyler in particular?
No. She dealt with those kind of worries all on her own. Kept the rest of us at arm's length.
I see.
I will tell you one thing, though. Your mom. Never knew her to hate anyone for being unconventional. Usually, it's the other way around.
That's just like your opinion,
Uncle
man.
Eddie.
If you want my advice, nothing good comes from stirring up old memories.
We don't really have a choice about that.
There's always a choice, son. I know sometimes it doesn't seem like it, but there is.
Can we take a look at her file? Maybe we'd see something you didn't.
Her file?
Her case file, or police file, whatever you call it. You keep those pretty much forever, right?
We do, but I can't just pull it out right here, right now. There are procedures.
But you're the chief.
Which makes it even more important that I follow procedures.
Look, Chief Brown, are you gonna help us? Or are you gonna be a cop about
Tyler!
this?
Are
No,
you gonna
it's
be a
fine.
cop about this?
Tyler, I know you resent me, but Fireweed was the best deal I could get you.
I'm not mad about fireweed, but I may be a little salty you kept my sister away for 7 fucking years.
That's what this is about? Look, that was the court's recommendation. They're the experts. I just went along.
Yeah, sure you did.
Just following orders.
Trust me, son. We all believed that what happened that night was self-defense, but we couldn't be sure.
I can't believe this.
Look, we couldn't be
I
sure.
take back all your
okay?
rights, Eddie.
I was trying to protect you both.
So you still not sure?
What?
You still think keeping us apart was the right call?
She was traumatized.
We needed each other to heal, and you took that away from us.
So why didn't you let your sister visit when you turned 18
Uncle,
then, huh?
please. Let's move on.
She's never gonna tell you how much that hurt her, but it did.
That was about me. It wasn't about her. Alyson gets that. And 3 years is nothing compared to 7. Right, Allie?
Yeah, being kept apart was wrong. I'm always going to use the choice with Alyson to make her not be a bitch.
Look, Uncle. Separating us like that did not help me heal. If anything, it was the opposite. Even if he had been dangerous, I'd have taken the risk. Being apart was that miserable.
I didn't know you felt that way, little moose.
Now you tell me after 10
It was hard
years.
to talk to you about it. I didn't want to seem ungrateful. Look, we've all fucked up. We've all hurt each other. But isn't that what family's for? Can't we just move on?
Sounds like the right call.
Okay, yeah, but her file.
Times like this, I wonder who raised who.
We're gonna stay the night at the old house. We better get going.
We
You want
need
to
her
grab a bite
file.
first? It's on me. Don't want to send you out there with empty stomachs.
I would not turn that down. Okay, let's go.
Okay, yes, but Tessa's probably gonna try to poison us with her food. She knows we're onto something. Eddie almost had rights and then was just like, nah, I'm gonna still be a cop about this. I like Tyler. He does call it like he sees it. Procedure. There's 5 people in this town and we're 3 of them. Come on. Uh-oh. Flashback. I still think Alyson did it. I think Alyson's the murderer. That's my theory. That's my game theory. Alyson's the murderer. Tyler took the fall. The guilt kept them apart. Wait, what? Oh my god, it's the Babadook! Did the Babadook do it? Is the Babadook the murderer? Oh my god. Help me, Babadook!
Please, Mom. I'm sorry I cut my hair.
Babadook says gay rights.
I'm going to kill you.
Oh no. Oh no.
Please. Mom.
Ugh.
Mom, please.
Help Babadook!
Do this.
Did the Babadook eat my mom? I knew it! I knew it! Called it! I called it!
This isn't... What?
Oof. Yep, they lied. God, how early did I call that? Like 40 minutes in?
I killed her. I killed her. Alyson, we need to call for help. I killed her. No, you didn't. I killed her. And when they come, that's what we're gonna tell them. No, no. Yes. We look out for each other. That's what goblins do. And brothers and sisters.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay.
Oh, you think she saw him as the Mad Hunter, maybe, and thought he was a demon? That's possible. But I knew that. I could figure that out from the very beginning. They foreshadowed the shit out of that Alyson was the one who actually did it. Good writing, though, that indicated that, because the reason I saw that coming was because Alyson felt far, 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 far more traumatized about that night throughout the story than Tyler did. And that was just a tell for me that Alyson was the one who actually had to make the decision. So that's episode 1, right at 3 hours. Fantastic. Okay. So, I mean, I looked around a little, but I don't think I left too much behind. I didn't touch literally everything, but I think I touched everything relevant. So now I guess we can expect that these are all going to be about 3 hours and not like 3.5 or 4 like I've heard from some people. But that's quite a cliffhanger to end on, quite a reveal to end on. Luckily, this entire game is now out, so we'll be continuing the next 2 weeks. Episode 2 next week, same time, 10 a.m. Thursday. So really looking forward to that. This is really, really good so far. I'm very much enjoying it. I don't think it's quite as gripping quite so far as Life is Strange. Strange was. However, the things that it's tackling are hitting me a lot harder than I think Life is Strange did. I mean, I've just never seen this topically addressed in a video game before, especially not with this much directness. I had heard that the representation of this, that some people criticized it for being a little bit too like, oh, they've made it as palatable for, cishet people as possible, which made me kind of think that it's like Tyler is going to be implied to be trans, but the whole story is going to have nothing to do with that. But the fact that that is a huge, huge part of the story and a huge part of his entire plot line is actually very surprising to me. I do not think that this is quote unquote palatable. I think that this is very, very unflinching when it comes to his past and his present and his personality and his growth. And also uncomfortably unflinching when it comes to his interactions with other people, some of whom are very, very offensive, to the point where I'm like, oh god, I kind of wish that this game had a little bit of a trigger warning for some of that at the beginning, just for audience sake. But yeah, so this is really good, and so far I'm really enjoying it. I will definitely be continuing the next 2 weeks and seeing how it all ends, seeing how this unfolds. I do think that there are still like mixed things I think about the mom. I'm not quite sure what to make of the mom yet, whether or not she's going to be completely vindicated by the end, or if it's still going to be like, oh no, she was actually a terrible person, or if it's going to fall somewhere in the middle. But I definitely called the thing about Alyson being the real murderer. That makes me feel really good that I was able to put that together. You can't fool me, game. I'm a screenwriter. It happens. But yeah, so tomorrow we're going back to Twitch for Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney at 8 p.m. Really excited about that. That's going to be a lot of fun. Another visual novel sort of game. I think I'm going to lean more into like visual novel sort of titles on Fridays now, although next week I know I'm going to do Untitled Goose Game, and then the week after that I'm going to do Crash 4, and then the rest of October I'm going to do horror games. So I guess it'll be a while before I get back into that. But this will be our maybe last older game for a while on Friday nights. And then on Saturday, come back to, or no, not YouTube, back on Twitch, getting confused. Back on Twitch, noon on Saturday for the 7 Deadly Sins Google Translate disaster stream with the cast. That's going to be a lot of fun as well. As Sweet says, the website FAQ is very helpful and includes spoiler warnings, probably trigger warnings as well. So if you do want more information about the content of this game, definitely go check out the Tell Me Why website and maybe look at the FAQ, because I was definitely uncomfortable for multiple parts of this, and I am cis, so I can only imagine that this was a little disturbing and a little upsetting for some folks who might have gone through this personally in any way. So be safe. Be sure to take care of yourself. Dip out if you need to. My views are not worth triggering people, of course. So yeah, just take care of yourself. I hope you're still enjoying the game regardless. So I think that these are stories that need to be told, as uncomfortable as they are. So yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow night on Twitch, Friday night at 8 p.m. And as always, stay great, hydrate,